Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. Welcome to my replay viewers and welcome to my watchers. We are so happy to have you guys here today. Looking forward to spending some time with you all. We have RB up on the panel. RB?
Hello.
I'm at an undisclosed location right now, so that's all I'm going to say.
Definitely not our living room.
And there he is. Hello. So I do have a very small haul. It's just a couple things. They were free things that I won off of my fish land. Farmland, I'm in the midst of winning something. I'm not there yet, but I will be getting something free off of there eventually as well. So yeah. RB needs to mute or something back there. Hang on a sec. Let me get my link up here. Because we have Bree in chat. Hey, Bree. So good to see you. And we don't just have Bree in chat. We also have Lisa. So glad you're here. Always nice to see you. All right. Now that we have pleasantries out of the way, let me get my link up here. It's always so good to have you guys here. Super happy to always see you. Oh, and of course we have Zizi. I didn't introduce. We have Zizi up on panel as well.
Hi, Zizi.
She should have been the first.
Yeah, she should have been the first.
The queen.
The queen.
Yeah. RB always says I'm the queen, but I think Zizi's taken that spot. She's earned it. We got to get a crown for her. When I make a purchase, I don't know when, but at some point, when I make a purchase, I need to make a crown purchase for this girl. That's what I need to do. Hang on, guys. We have somebody in the basement. Bree! There she is.
It's only me.
You are very special. It's not only you. You are very special. We're glad that you're here.
Thank God it's so much cooler today. Yesterday it was 97.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. My goodness.
Today it's 75. No wonder I got a migraine.
Oh, you would. You absolutely would. I hope you've been getting your rest. They're very draining.
I've been sitting here falling asleep in my chair.
Yes, I can see that, dozing on and off. They're very draining. Mm-hmm.
And this morning, Joy wouldn't eat all of her food. She ate some of it, but she didn't eat it all.
Oh, yeah, she's probably feeling it too. Oh, you want my lap? Okay, there you go. All right.
Hopefully she eats her dinner tonight, I'm hoping.
Yeah, well, the heat really does affect them, and a dog's temperature is a bit warmer than our own. Mm-hmm. So they feel that heat a little bit more than we do.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm curious. Let me go to my chat GPT and ask how much warmer is a dog's temperature than...
I know a fever for them is over 101.
Yes. Yeah, you have to be really careful with that too. Lisa, you've got 69. Oh, 69 is comfortable.
Here right now.
It is. Okay. Yeah, 69 or like anything below 70, like 72 and below it is comfortable.
So we had a drastic drop from 97 to 75.
Wow. Yeah, that is huge. That's definitely a migraine trigger right there, that jump.
I felt it coming on like at 12 o'clock this afternoon. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Coming home from church, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be a stretch out kind of day. Yeah, migraines are so draining too. So a dog's normal body temperature generally warmer than a human's by 1.5 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Or in Celsius, that's 0.8 to 1.7 Celsius. So 1.5 Fahrenheit to 3 degrees Fahrenheit.
So a normal temperature for a dog is 99.
101 to 102 Fahrenheit, it says for a dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's my Chat
Anything
GPT.
over 101 is too high.
There's my chat G. Oh, I'm flipped. Hang on a sec. Hang on. It didn't work out. Give me a minute.
I can't read it anyway.
Wait a second here. Gotta go back to me. I keep forgetting when I have that mirror on, I'm trying to show something. It shows it backwards. Okay, hang on. I've almost got it. All right.
I can't read it anyways because it's too dark. I mean, it's too small.
Too small for you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe later you can bring a magnifying glass to it.
I don't have one.
You have a magnifying glass?
Mm-mm.
I
have one, but it don't really magnify too good.
I may have to send you one. Yeah. So speaking of sending you stuff, the reason and purpose why I haven't sent anything as of yet, Canada Post keeps threatening their strike twice now. So this, if they do go on strike, it'll be the second time in 6 months. So I don't want to send anything and then it gets stuck in the mail or it gets lost. So basically, I'm on hold to send anybody anything.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Annie and I have been sending stuff back and forth about it, and it's like, come on, Canada Post, smarten up, like, enough's enough here.
Yeah, they're not working overtime yet.
Yeah, they've put a freeze on working overtime. They refuse to work overtime right now. Yeah, it's a real pain, I'm telling you. Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Let me get myself blown up a bit more. I don't want to blow up too much.
No.
Whoa, that is quite a bit. Okay. Maybe I need to go back down.
Oh, we're at 18 today.
Just shrink it down a little. Put on just a little bit.
Hebrews.
I probably will be wiping my nose off and on because we're in allergy season. So I don't want to blow it and then blow your eardrums out. But I will be wiping every so often. Been doing it off and on. Been doing it off and on today. And my throat. I'm not normally a medication type of person either. I don't like taking stuff. Yesterday was my final day for volunteering, and I had to take my migraine meds for the walk. So, yeah, some days, some days are more intense than others. People, yesterday morning, they were cutting their grass in my area, so I think that's why I'm flared up. It's kicked everything up.
Yeah, we're outdoors for quite some time yesterday.
And we were outdoors all afternoon.
Fixing up the backyard.
RB ordered those enormous bags of dirt again, but this time only 2. But we were back and forth at taking the dirt from the front yard because they come in huge bags. Like you can stand in them, the huge bags. And so he had a wheelbarrow. I had a little wagon with 2 buckets. And we had to go back and forth with our stuff to get it to the backyard because our gate's not big enough for them to drop it off. So the guy just drops it off on the front yard, and then we do the work bringing it to the back.
Yeah, they're not able to lift it over our fence.
So that took 3 hours, 4 hours. How long do you think it took? About that? 3-4 hours?
Probably about that, yeah.
Yeah, roughly 3 to 4 hours it took us.
We took a stop after we emptied the 1 bag.
Yeah, RB needed a break because he's sore from work too. Like it's not just what we do here. At work he does a lot, so he's sore from work as well. Yeah. So a busy day yesterday here, that's for sure.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So at least that project is done. RB has other projects he'll be working on as the weekends go along.
It got up to 81 in my house yesterday.
81. Oh my goodness. It's been a really chilly here. It's been cold. A little bit cold, not freezing, but I'm loving it. Not complaining.
It's nice in here today.
Yeah, good. You've got a break from it. Last week here, we had a couple days where it was so hot that I did have to put my air conditioning on. But this week it's like
It's really
it's
cool.
almost cold.
Yeah.
You know, you've got that chill to you where it's like, oh, I need a sweater, that kind of feel.
Yep.
Yeah. But I love it. I'd rather that chill. I dread the heat
I
every year.
didn't wear my wig today because I knew it was going to be too warm by the time I got out of church.
Yes, it would be. Mm-hmm. Because you'd be overheating, and then that would make it just that little bit worse.
Plus, I have a headache.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Did you
And
take
that
something for your
helped
migraine?
with ginger spray, huh?
Did you take something for your migraine?
I have my Imitrex.
Did you take it though?
No.
Yeah, maybe you should get it into your system so it starts working.
I will later.
Yeah. I just don't want to see you suffer. I know how it feels. I don't want you suffering. So we had a sleep just before we came on because we were feeling. Well, I felt the pressure of the migraine all on the top of my head. So we and then RB he was well. I think he was just that sore from yesterday.
Mine's
So,
wrapped around my head.
yeah. Oh, it wraps around your head. I get those quite often. The wraparounds. Do they start in your temples and go around the back of your head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly the ones that I get most times. They're horrible.
Lisa.
Absolutely horrible. Those
Somebody at church told me that too.
Lisa says you're beautiful without it, Bree, without your wig. That's so sweet, Lisa.
I like me better with it, but I'm not going to wear it in the heat.
Yeah. Well, Lisa's telling you you're beautiful the way you are.
God made me the way I am for a reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is it, right? That's how I feel a lot of times. Take me for who I am or don't take me at all. Yeah. I mean, I've got a big heart and I love everybody, you know. I accept everybody the way they are, but yeah. Just take me for who I am or don't take me at all. I can't offer anything more than that, you know. I mean, a lot of times I have my hat on, and it's just because it's easier to just throw a hat on. I have my shower in the morning and throw a hat on, and I'm good to go. Even out and about in my daily life, most times you'll see me with my hat on. Yeah. You're ever looking around for me? Look for the lady with the hat. There's Amy. How are you? So good to see you. I was looking at wood stuff on Temu to give you an idea on some things. I have one picture saved. I should save a bunch of them, and maybe it would give you different ideas when you get back into doing your woodwork. Yeah. Amy says, I think RB should wear his wig to church. And do his little flick, like, hey, do that flick you do. Hey,
it's put away.
Yeah, I think it did get put up in the packing process. Yeah,
it's put away.
We don't currently have a church that we go to, but
No.
That would be hilarious. Oh. Please do that. Would be great, Jessica. Send them. Oh yes, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, I will. Okay, I'll go through and grab the other ones. I have one.
What?
Woodworking pictures.
Oh.
They have wood stuff on Temu, but I thought, geez, this might be something Amy might be interested in. Like, to give her an idea. I'm not saying she has to do the exact same thing, but it's not on this phone. No, I don't have it on this particular phone. It's on the phone upstairs. But yeah, so tonight I'll send them to you, or the one that I have, and then I'll look for some more. Yeah. There's some pretty cool ideas on there. Yeah, that you can kind of work with, and I really like them. Oh, you're very welcome. I was really excited when I seen them, and I thought of you right away. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, Amy could do something like that. You won? I won.
I think she was meaning to say something else.
Oh.
Mm.
She deleted her message just as quick as she put it.
Speak of Timu, before I forget. So the couple things, it was only a few things because you can only get a few things on Timu for free. Like you have to play this game for months upon months, like 5-6 months. You have to play the darn thing,
Yeah.
and then you only get a couple things. Okay.
Mhm.
So anyway, the stuff that I picked out, here's my freebies that I won after like 5 or 6 months. Hang on a sec. Let me get myself blown up here. I won't be on long today. That's what she was trying to say. A tad bit too soon. Oh, that's okay if you can't be on long. That's all right. Yeah, save. I won this. Now
That
you can.
looks like a duster.
It is. The inside's super soft. I can't flip it totally because you see the green screen messes that up. This is super soft, and then the outside, this here is to kind of catch it, like if you have cobwebs or that kind of thing, and the inside is supposed to catch dust. So I'm right in the brink of like all my sanding is done for my spackling, so I've got to go through it and dust it all down. Well, what perfect timing did this come in, right? And so you can wash this by hand, and then you let it air dry, and you can reuse it. It does have a super long extender. Hang on, we're still extending. So that's how long it. Well, I don't know. See, it's on the floor right now, and you still can't see the top. It probably stands about 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet,
Oh,
4 feet. So it stands pretty tall.
Mm.
We'll put it this way: I have 10-foot ceilings, and sitting down, I can almost touch it with this. So it will reach my 10-foot ceilings, thank goodness. So I got that.
That's a good buy. Huh?
Yeah, it was perfect timing. The metal, it's not a heavy metal. Can you just put that behind you so that neither one of us are tripping? Thank you. Oh, careful.
It's not aluminum.
Yeah, it's not aluminum. It's like just a cheap fake metal. I mean, it came from China, so it's just a cheap fake metal thing. But I mean, it's going to serve its purpose. I'm very thankful and happy for it. Very thankful. Don't freak her out. She's not
she's
that
on
kind.
Oh, I didn't see her there.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, the trauma ZZ's endured. I don't think she'll handle that very well.
Where are you gonna put this thing?
Okay, so then my other freebie.
Her other feety.
I'll show you what the picture looks like, so it gives you guys the idea. I won the wrong side. I won this light. It's a solar wall lamp. So like you can put it above a doorway or whichever you like. And then you can see it does come with the remote. So here's what the light looks like. That's what it looks like.
it's solar.
And it's solar. Yep, the solar panel's right there on the back. So like it would sit like this on an angle pointing down. And then this has the sensors. So it has an on-off right there. It says on-off. And then the white globby thing you see, that's the sensor, so that it senses when somebody's walking by, or if you wave your hand, you want it turned on.
And the other sensors for night and day.
Yeah, the other sensor is night and day. Where am I here? That one there is for night and day, and then that one's on and off. So like you could turn it so it stays on rather than sensor. So if we're hanging out in the backyard, I'd probably do that. Just leave it on. And then it does come with its brackets. Just before I forget here, it just attaches to this, and it comes with all its little bits inside the package there.
It's bits.
That's cool. Hi, Wakey.
There's Wakey. Good to see you, Wakey. So glad you're here. It is 5:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Ontario, Canada. This is the swivel it comes on. So you can see that swivels up and down. So that would be attaching to the light right there. And then the other part attaches. Oh, I got it the wrong way. Sorry. That attaches there. So that would hang down. Oh, hang down. Try that again. Okay. And then that's hanging off of the wall or above your door or wherever. But when we move, obviously that's coming with us.
Yeah.
It's not staying.
No.
You're very welcome, Wakey. So yeah, that'll come in handy. Actually, I'm thinking it probably for the front door RB is what I was thinking when I got it.
No,
Remember we were
buy one to
saying,
leave one.
well, you want to buy one and leave one.
Yeah. Oh.
And then here's the remote control for it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
And the green doesn't show up.
of course not. Wakey says just finished burning some garden waste.
Oh.
That can be a lot of fun. Did you have the fire blazing good and high? Give me a sec, guys. Let me just get this put back. I don't want to lose its bits and pieces here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing I won, I forgot that I picked out 3 things.
Yeah.
I guess it was up to 3 things, so I was happy about that. I picked up this. It is such a cool item, guys. Look at this thing. How awesome is this? This is a diffuser. Comes with a remote, of course. So let me put on the diffuser so you guys can see it. And then it diffuses. You can see it poofing up. So you put in your essential oil. You fill this with water and then put in however many drops of essential oil. And it will just sit there and diffuse and smell good. But what's really cool about this also is it's like it's raining. It's very quiet. It lights up. You can see the lights are changing colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I can pick from the remote what colors I want. Or I can leave it and it does its own thing for the lights. It also swivels. So let me hit that button. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And it will just turn on its own and it just... The turning thing, I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me. I don't understand what the purpose was, but... Oh, Wakey says, not anymore. Using a small trash can. Oh, you're not burning anymore. My dad used to use a metal barrel to burn all of his debris. It looks like a merry-go-round. Yes, with absent horses, it really does. The rain is not supposed to be under the umbrella, Amy. It's very quiet. Let me hold it up here. Can you hear it?
I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's very quiet, so I absolutely love it. It has also all the controls on the front. You can set it for 2 hours, 4 hours, and 8 hours. So it doesn't run all day. You like it, Amy? It's really pretty. It's quiet. It runs very smooth. I absolutely am in love with this thing. And not bad for free. It was worth me playing those games. It wasn't bad for free. Is it an umbrella or an orange juicer? It kind of is a cross of that, Wakey. Oh, that is hilarious. I didn't think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Orange juicer, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you see smoke from time to time, it's the diffuser. I've got it sitting right over here beside me. Well, that way. It's sitting here beside me.
Mm-hmm.
An orange juicer. I never even thought of that. That's so funny. Yeah, so oh my, you all right?
Yeah,
Bless you.
it's the essential oil.
It took right off. Maybe it's too close to you. Yeah, let's turn that off then.
Oh,
He thinks that it triggered that sneeze.
I think so.
Okay, I got it off. But yeah, so I've got it just the other day, 2 days ago, Friday, just before I left for. Is he hacking up hairballs? Amy,
Wow. Want to see?
yeah, do you want to see? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
RB said, "You want to see?" Ew. Lisa says, "Bless you." She said, "Bless you, RB."
Thank you.
He says, "Thank you." um, yeah. So Friday, when I did my volunteering, just before I left, there's this package. I almost fell on it actually, because when I opened the door, it was right there. So I gave it a kick, and off I went. And then RB came and met me. And he's like, "You know what you kicked, right? That package?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I almost fell. Didn't you see that?" And he goes, "That's your package." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Is it?" And he goes, "Oh, it's okay if it's your package." Amy says, "No, I've had enough of that for many a years." The hacking, and she didn't need to see it. Yeah, so that's when I got it anyway. It was on Friday. I got my package of those freebies. I do have another package coming, although this package coming, it has my labels for like when I'm boxing things up, I can label it. Like it has all my stickers to put on the boxes, and it's a lot of moving stuff. My essentials that I'm gonna need. So I got all that coming in because we don't have stickers are a lot easier than just writing on the boxes. To me, it is. I don't know. I guess it would have saved money if I would have just wrote directly on a box, but yeah, I'm just stickery. I'm stickery.
I like stickers on a box.
Mhm.
I think they're fun.
I do too. So the one will say like, well, some boxes will say what it is. Other boxes won't. It'll just say kitchen, living room, that kind of thing. But then I bought stickers that say fragile or handle with care or whatever. I can't remember what they say, but when they come in, I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna keep it aside for a surprise for a video. I'll do it here so you guys can see it. My electric juicer, 27 years old electric juicer? Really?
Wow.
Well, my TV is 17 years old almost.
Wow. Yeah, but those juicers, they get worked in pretty good. 27. Wow, Wakey. But they made things good back in the day, didn't they? Like today, they just don't. It's
No.
just the stuff that today is made for so many uses, and then after that, it's a throw out. It's a shame that they've done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that brand before. Pifco?
My TV's a Panasonic.
Panasonics are really good. Yeah, you've got a good TV, Brie.
It's a British electric goods company.
Bought it for juicing grapefruit. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. And you've got 27 years out of it. Jeez. That served you very well. Amy is off and running. See, she gets her little bike going, and then she can't even stay. No, I'm kidding, Amy. Off and running.
Later, Amy.
May see me a
Hopefully.
bit later if you're still on. Have a great night, Amy. Have fun. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. If not today, we'll see you again sometime. We'll see you around. But definitely have a good time. Do you see the juicer?
I see a variation of them. I don't know what model he has, but
RB's looking up at that brand, Wakey. First press, it goes clockwise. Press again. Oh, and it changes direction. That's a good one. Especially for back in that time, 27 years ago. You've got a good one. I can imagine it probably cost quite a bit though, like for back in that time. Even in today's day, juicers, anything's expensive, really. Everything's expensive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And I forgot to mention last live. I don't know how I forgot, but because it's been on my mind a lot. So lift up your prayers, positive vibes, or however you guys keep somebody in your prayers. Um, Lift up Brenda. Remember Brenda and Francis? Brenda has had a bout of Bell's palsy. It's still going on, actually.
I know
This
what
is
that is. I've had it.
this is her third time having it, if you can believe it. My goodness. So she needs all the positive thoughts or good vibes or just the lifting her up in whatever way you do it. She's really needing us right now. She hasn't asked me to say anything, but I'm asking because we all really like Brenda and Francis. So I think it's really important to keep each other lifted up, especially in times that we need it. Wakey says, if I remember right, it was 1999. Bought it when I moved house in 98. Okay. Well, $20 even then still was enough, though. That was still enough. We didn't make as much back then, right? So when you consider the time, 20 pounds, that was quite a bit back then, too.
20 back then was a lot.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, guys. We do have somebody in the basement.
Who could it be?
Hello, I'm in the basement and I can't get up.
We have Dave. Good to see you.
Wow.
And I can't get up.
What's happening?
What's
Not
going
much.
on?
You see it?
This is it, eh?
I could be anywhere and I'm here.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
could be anywhere, but you chose to be right here.
I'll be honest with you, Jessica. I like to hang out with people that have bad hair days, just like me.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check my hair.
Oh, not Bree. Bree's good. Her
No,
hair's always good.
I was talking about Jessica. She always wears a hat like I do.
I do, yes.
Well, sometimes I wear a wig.
Yeah, and your
It's just
point is,
easier. It really is just easier. If you can throw a wig on, a hat on, like it's just easier,
Or
You
I
wake
just
up,
put my hair back.
you wake up, you shower, you throw a hat on, or other people throw a wig on, you're good to go. Yeah, like why waste time? The days
yeah,
are
I might
short.
buy one of those 2-plies.
Yes. 2-ply. Dave. Here is all relative. True, Wakey. We're family here. Oh, too funny. Yeah. So did you see my few freebies I won off Fishland?
No,
You didn't see?
no, I just got here.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know if you were still watching it in the woods there or what was going on.
Hey, watch how you're talking to me.
So I got this diffuser. It comes with a remote.
What does it diffuse?
It smells.
It diffuses parts.
Oh, I see.
The lights change the color. So I can
Ain't
go
that
from
special?
yeah, it goes green and red. Green you won't see because of the green screen.
And you know what? You can just never mind about what I do in the woods.
Dave.
That's between me and Smokey Bear.
So this does rotate. Not that the rotate really does anything. I mean, it literally like that's it.
And
It's not
that's
that
light
exciting.
going. That's light going up and down there, or is that
The
water?
light is at the bottom inside.
What is that looks like it's dripping? Is that actually something dripping?
That's water. So you fill this half with water, and then you put in some drops of essential oils, and it makes everything smell really nice in the house.
Oh, I need to get diffused.
So I got that. That's like the excitement that I got. I got a couple other things. Hang on. Hey, Comfort Foods and More. Good to see you. So glad you're here.
Hello, Comfort Foods and Less.
Hope you've had a good
I
day.
mean, more.
So I got that.
I'm so confused.
I got. I'm not gonna
That's
pull it out
nothing
all
new,
over
Grandpa.
again. I'm not
What's
gonna-
that, Bree?
I said that's nothing new, Grandpa.
I'm not pulling the pieces out because I already did all that. So
I'm only kidding.
there's a light right here. That's it. What it's showing. And then it just like you can use it for the front of the house, side of the house, wherever you need it. It does have a motion detector where when somebody's walking by, it turns on, or it also has a setting where you can leave it on all the time. So whichever you want to.
I want to get one. I want to get one of those where if someone walks by, it comes on and gives them an electrical shock.
I don't think they have anything like that. And then I got this duster, but it extends to about 3.5 to 4 feet. It's like super long. It's really good. And it's a good timing for me because now that I have the sanding done, I can from the spackling, I can go around and get it all dusted off, and then the walls will be ready for me to start painting.
Have you been spackling your little heart out?
Yeah, I still have those 2 spots to do because remember Friday was my last day of volunteering. So I did that yesterday, and now I can put all my time into finishing up with that spackling. But almost done, yeah. I have 2 spots I've got to do. Well, and then the ceiling in the dining room. I don't know, a couple spots of ceiling. There's one here in the dining room just above me.
I like your living room there.
Yeah, well, it's an undisclosed location. I can't tell you where I'm at.
It looks very regal.
It's the fancy living,
It is. That's kind of what I meant by regal.
Yes. I'm having comfort food for supper later. Oh, chicken madras with garlic naan bread. Confused by the bird song?
I had a burger for dinner.
Oh, a beef burger?
Yes.
I'm having shrimp and grits for dinner.
Oh,
Well,
shrimp.
Well, kiss my grits.
Shrimp is good. Well, for some people, it's not for me, but
Oh, I love shrimp.
you love shrimp. RB loves shrimp.
Fantail.
My caregiver makes pretty good shrimp and grits.
More in particular, Gulf shrimp.
Oh, Gulf shrimp. RB,
Yeah.
are you familiar with Gulf shrimp?
Yeah, it's from the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, do you like it
Or
though?
the Gulf of America.
Thank you. Thank you. I was going to have you. I was going to have you censored.
Yeah, have you censored? Oh my goodness, that's hilarious stuff
hilarious.
right there.
Oh, I might. You know what? Seems how you had to. We had to go there. It must be really eating some people to find out that everything that Trump's been talking about for the last 4 years is true.
What is it?
Everything that he said about fake news and Biden doing this and Clinton doing that, it's all true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every bit of it.
Yeah. Oh, if people are catching up, they'll know it. They'll know what you mean.
Yeah.
If people are catching up or caught up, they'll
Well,
know.
now the news is trying to spin it like that Biden lied to them too.
Oh, jeez.
And they were right there hand in hand with him. If they weren't watching when he was falling up and down the stairs and falling off on his bike and shaking hands with someone that wasn't there.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those moments you think like, catch up, guys, just catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got to take myself off because I'm going to show some pictures here. All right, let's start with. Well, they're kind of all over the place. I don't have them in order. Okay. I guess we're just going to kind of bounce back and forth. Wakey says, I had a Manky Donald's the other day. Not overly impressed. Oh, we haven't had McDonald's in so many years, Wakey. It's to us, our McDonald's. I don't know how it is anywhere else. I'm only speaking for here. Our
The
McDonald's, it's just garbage. Uh-uh.
the portions get smaller and smaller, and the meat doesn't taste like meat anymore.
The only thing
Shrinkflation.
from McDonald's I can
Yeah, big
tolerate is
massive drum.
cheeseburgers.
That's right, Brie. Yep,
Anything else? Nothing.
that's right.
Yeah.
And I went to Burger King the other day and ordered me a big fish,
Mm.
and it wasn't no dang big fish. It was just a little panfish.
Yeah, they make the ads look like it's just you're getting a good deal, you're
Yeah.
getting some good, wholesome, huge meal.
It was
It's
it
false
was
advertising.
it was the size of one of their small hamburgers, and it was $5.
Hmm. Yeah, it's such a letdown.
Mhm.
You know,
It is.
they've got false advertising going on. I'm
I
gonna
went
grab
to the
that, Wakey. Let me
I went
see.
to the store yesterday and got 3 pounds of two 3 pound packages of hamburger,
Right?
and it was $6 for each one.
Mm. Wow.
And each one probably, if you compare it to their burgers, makes about 8 of their burgers.
Jeez. Yeah, such a disappointment, eh?
Well, you every once in a while you like to go out and buy something because you want to enjoy it. But man, if you got the feeling that you're getting ripped off and it doesn't taste good, you're not
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Well, you kind of have an idea of how they're making it. I mean, it's better just to do it at home. So this one Wakey has limited time only. It's a mixed spicy X Frank's Red Hot. Wow.
Yeah,
I
Now
say
see how
no thank you to that.
they make it sound so good. This is hot and spicy 100% chicken breast in a crispy coating served with lettuce, cheese, made with emmental, I think is how you say it.
Leave the lettuce off of it.
Jalapenos, onions, and a Frank Red Hot mayo in a sesame seed bun. I mean, they make it sound so good.
Leave the lettuce and the jalapenos off of it, then I might
Mm.
eat it.
yeah. See now, I really like Frank's hot sauce, and if I was Frank's, I wouldn't be putting my name anywhere to do with McDonald's
Right.
because Frank's hot sauce is really good.
Yeah.
It's got a little more texture and flavor than Tabasco.
I can't do the hot sauce. Mm-mm.
It's not that hot. It's just more spicy than it is hot.
They have no real competition there, Wakey.
No,
we have all kinds of competition. We
That's
have
what
so
they-
many fast
So
food
many
joints,
fast food joints. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
but
That's what
McDonald's is for here, like here where we are. The McDonald's is just garbage.
Yeah, that's what
Very,
McDonald's.
it's very cancer causing, by the way.
Only
That's
thing
what-
at McDonald's I can tolerate are the cheeseburgers.
Mm.
Just a plain cheeseburger. That's it.
I stay away from it because it's cancer causing. I'm like, yeah, no thanks.
What, McDonald's food?
Yes, it is.
I don't like anything else.
Yeah,
I've heard some pretty bad stories about McDonald's.
there's a video on that.
Well, they're probably very true, Brie.
Mm-hmm.
People finding stuff in their food.
You can watch videos on YouTube that can tell you the whole story.
Yeah, they go into and scientists that have been
Yeah.
studying it and looking at it, and it's cancer causing. It's not
It's like
good.
their French fries aren't real French fries.
That's right.
Nope. They're made from potatoes, but they're made like Pringles.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to some pictures. So we have from
Good.
Annie. This comes right hot off the press from Annie.
Mhm.
I love me some Pringles. There's my new one.
Well, right in their
Oh.
backyard, they're lounging.
Oh,
Wow.
hang on, Dave. Let me just get through this picture
Yep.
and then I'll see your Pringles. So right in her backyard, she looks out her window and that's what she can
Wow.
see.
They're enjoying the sunshine.
I love this picture.
That one in the front there looks like it has some horns. Does it?
No, that's his ears.
No, does the deer in the front have horns?
Oh, he
Antlers.
does. You have a good eye.
Oh, yeah, starting with the antlers.
It's starting right there, just very
Yep.
little stubs. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you have really good eyes.
No, I don't actually. I just saw some dark spots up there, and I figured it
Wow.
wasn't. I figured it wasn't the backside, so it was probably horns.
Okay, you got good eyes. Now I'm wondering if the other one does. Hang on.
I'm thinking it does too. It looks like it has some. Yep,
You can see just little bits. Yep.
yep.
It's starting, yeah, springtime.
Wow.
So
I didn't even catch that. Good eye.
looking at the size, them are probably twin boys.
Well, you're probably right.
Mhm.
You're probably right.
Unfortunately, if you can, Annie, feed them and keep them around because come fall, that'll be on someone's dinner table if you don't.
Yeah, that's true. People hunt deer. Yeah.
Yep.
My stepdad does where he lives. Wiki says either that or the mumps. Get the vaccine.
Yep.
Okay, so that was from Annie. She gets to see them in the backyard. Very nice. I really like it.
Mhm.
I'll have to ask her if I can use that for a thumbnail one day. I might actually attach that for a thumbnail today. Okay, we're ready for these Pringles. What are these ones? Beer can chicken. Oh, wow. Okay.
What the hell?
I've never heard of that
Never heard of that
before.
one.
They
Those would
they-
be night cream.
they taste like the barbecued skin of a chicken.
Oh, wow. That's bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Never heard of that
Never
before.
heard of that one before.
They are very yummy, and they're really good if you take one of those and then one of the honey mustard and put them together.
Mmm. Arby's already looking. He's like,
They're
"What
good,
are these?"
RB. I'm telling you, man, they're good.
Oh, Lisa, your husband can't have spicy.
Mm,
Some people can eat spicy
I
stuff.
wonder if they have that up here yet.
No, the way I'm looking at it now, from the last time I went, when I go to McDonald's, it'd be once a year for a Shamrock Shake.
Right. Yeah, milkshakes you're safe with.
Yeah.
It's the food that's the garbage. Well, for here anyway. I can't speak for everybody and where you guys live.
And if you
but-
got to do, out of all the reviews and all the bad talk, the only one that really gets a good mark is my favorite place, and that's Wendy's.
Wendy's is good.
Yeah,
Our
Wendy's
Wendy's here
is
is good. Yep.
Up here we have another one called Harvey's.
Arby's is good.
In and out.
Yeah, we
Arby's-
love Wendy's.
Arby's roast beef.
Yeah.
No, we have Arby's too.
We have an Arby's.
Yeah, we have Arby's. We have a Harvey's.
Harvey.
Oh, Harvey's. Yeah.
Canadian chain. Yeah.
We have in and out.
In and out.
Oh, Brie. They make the best burger on earth.
Oh, they're good, eh?
At least they did back in the 80s, eh?
They still make the best burger.
Dave.
And I love their animal fries.
Oh, never heard of
You know that they're all supposed to go back to cooking their fries and stuff in lard.
Mm.
that. Oh,
That's one of the things that Kennedy's going after is the cooking oils because they are so bad for you.
oh, okay.
And
Yeah, the
cooking,
oil that they're currently using is good now.
yeah.
Well, Joy looks really happy. It looks like she's panting a bit, though.
Yeah, that was yesterday where it was 97 degrees.
Oh, yeah. She was too warm. All that hair, too. Jeez.
She's
She's
getting
like-
a haircut next month.
She's like, I'm dying over here. Cut me down.
Yeah, she's getting cut down next month. As soon
Oh,
as,
good.
once I get paid, I'm going to call the groomer.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be
Right.
much happier. Really cute picture, though, Brie. Really like that one. I used beef dripping for fries. Oh, okay.
Yep.
That would
Yep,
make it
that's-
more tasty.
That's what they're going to start doing again. Wakey
Yeah.
is cooking it in lard.
In the lard. Probably better too. Oh, this one's just kind of stepping back a little bit. Look at her little eyes. Let me blow that up a bit. There we go. Her little eyes showing through. Too cute, Bree. Too cute.
Yeah, we started using vegetable oil because, they thought it was better and you didn't have to kill an animal to get the
True.
lard.
Very true.
But then like everything else, you find out that the cure is worse than the disease.
Yeah, that's right. It is. Yep. Well, that one, I think that one already had them. Bree, these
Right,
are so cute. I'm glad you shared them.
I sent you 3, but I only.
Isn't lard made from beef fat though? Wakey?
That one, Bree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really cute. Let me see. Give me a sec here. Hang on, Dave. I'll check that out for you.
Yeah. What's the difference between
Is lard made from? Is lard made? Is it made from what? Beef fat.
Beef fat, yeah.
Beef fat. I'm asking my chat GPT. No, lard is made from pork fat, not beef fat. If you're looking for beef fat, the equivalent is called tallow.
Okay.
Here's a quick breakdown. Lard equals rendered pork fat. Tallow equals rendered beef or sometimes lamb fat. Both are used in cooking and baking, but they have different flavors and melting points.
Well, I can see why they stopped using lard, and I won't say the J word.
Okay.
I had an aunt that used to use lard in everything she cooked. When she fried chicken, she used lard.
All right, I just got a update. I got quiet for a second there. Canada Post is rejecting the union's request for binding arbitration to end labor dispute.
So Canada Post is rejecting the union's offer.
Yeah, now Canada Post is rejecting. This is what I mean, guys. Like, this is what I'm going through.
Forth. Canada Post is trying to be reasonable. They can't afford what they're asking because they're going to go bankrupt.
Right. Give me a sec to get myself back up here. So yeah, now this is just a mess.
It's a big mess.
So on CTV News, there's a Canada Post thing that they're still fighting. Let me grab go in Messenger because I posted it up on RBs so I can pull it up here. Yeah, it's becoming a big mess, this Canada Post thing. Like just accept the darn deal so we can all move on because I can't send anything out right now. Here it is. CTV.
Oh, you mean your mail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they on? Are they on strike?
Yep. Again.
Well, they want to go on strike. So they're still working. They refuse to do overtime. They have what's called an overtime ban. So they're refusing to do overtime. And there's a possible actual strike coming up. And that's why I can't send anything out because what's going to happen, and people already are having it happen, is if I send something out, because I have a package for Brie I want to send out, if I send it out, it's either going to get stuck or it's going to get lost, and they're not going to have any accountability for it.
And then it'll end up in the dead mail, and it'll be auctioned off to somebody.
Right. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No. So I'm just holding Bree's package waiting. And I mean, it's still going on. If they actually do go on strike, this will be the second strike they've had in a year. Or 6 months, sorry, in 6 months.
Yeah.
What is this strike? What is this strike for? The pay?
It's the same thing. They're still fighting on the pay and like their retirement benefits. They have a whole list of things that they want better of. We all want better something, though, right? We all do. Like we're all hurting.
I bet you they're one of the better paid people in Canada.
They are.
They are.
They already get paid good money.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the auto workers. The auto workers here go on strike, and their average pay is close to $100 an hour.
Ridiculous.
They're not liking the fact because they can't run their jacuzzis and their hot tubs.
Yeah, ridiculous.
They can't
Why?
live high life anymore.
Why is that? Because of energy?
No, because the cost of everything gone up. So they want their wages to match the cost of living.
Mm-hmm.
So does everyone else.
Yeah, everybody else wants their wages to match the cost of living. You guys aren't the only ones out there, eh? Like, and everybody depends on Canada Post.
I do a lot of physical work where I am. Great. I don't have a hot tub.
Right, exactly. You don't have a hot tub, a nice pool out back. Yeah, a million. You know, a $1 million
I
home.
don't drive a Lexus. Like, come on.
Yeah, like come off of it, guys.
I just bought a
Jeez.
car and it took me 10 years to get one.
So yeah, so when I was telling you, Bree, that there's a possible strike, here it is.
Yeah.
Now Canada Post is rejecting the union's request. They're still fighting back and forth. Like, come on, guys. You have all of Canada that's depending on you, and you're failing. You're just failing Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't understand it a lot of times. You know, if you're making $100 an hour, I don't care if it's repetitive work or you're picking five specks out of bird crap. Do your job.
Yeah. It's time to get back to work.
Yeah.
Stop doing this to Canadians.
Exactly.
Or anybody else who's doing this to other, like with other companies. Like, just stop. You're already getting enough money. Be thankful you have a job. There's people that are homeless because they can't find work.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about people who have addictions. I'm not talking about them. There are people who are on the streets who don't have an addiction problem. I've known a couple of them. They literally are homeless because they don't have anything.
Yeah.
They can't afford the rent. They can't find jobs. They're out looking daily. They showed me all their paperwork of here's a place I applied on such and such day. Here's another place. Here's an application. Had a stack of applications to hand out. Like, so it's not like they're lazying around. They literally cannot find work and they can't afford their rent. So they're living on the street. Like, and you guys are complaining that, oh, we want more money. We want better this. We want better. Be thankful you have a job. Be thankful you're working because you can be the guy on the street. There's a good saying out there, and I live by this saying. You are one paycheck away from being homeless. One paycheck.
Oh, that's very true.
One paycheck, and it can happen to anybody.
Unless you got a bank account that's right full.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, who does nowadays, right? Like, nobody has a bank account like that. Not to sustain them.
Bree, I don't know if anybody's said to you anything about this, but I just wanted to reassure you, if anybody said that you're going to lose your benefits and your Medicaid, it's not true.
I already know this.
Okay, you've been watching the news?
Been watching the news, but I know what they're saying ain't true.
Oh, yeah, and they're saying that Trump's going to make 8-year-old kids go to work.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, which is a total lie. It's one of those scare tactics.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, my goodness, that's slavery. Like,
well, the way they word things sometimes makes no sense. They said an 8-year-old is an adult.
Right.
Okay, now the way it's put that way, everybody without reading it goes into panic and saying Trump wants my 8-year-old to go to work. No, what he's saying is that you're one of these women that sits home and pushes out a baby once a year and has 8 kids. If your child is 8 years old, you need to go to work.
Jeez.
And that's all it says.
Yeah.
And I agree. Why should you sit at home on your butt?
Right. That's right. And if you're capable of working, which most people are,
if you're able-bodied mentally and physically to work, then you need to work, period.
Absolutely.
We need to take care of the people that actually need the help.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% with you.
No, I had to fight to get on Social Security. I had to go to court.
Wow, you had to go to court for it, too.
I had to go to court in front of the judge.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
But the judge gave it to me right away.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and I don't know if you heard the latest on Canada being the 51st state.
What's that?
Yeah.
Um, if Canada wants to be part of that new Golden Dome, they're going to be the 51st state. Otherwise, they're not going to get protection from it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Now, I think myself personally, that's my own personal feeling. I think Trump's the best president we've had since Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Do I agree with everything he does? No.
I'm the
Mm,
same way. I don't agree with everything, but there's a lot of things I do agree with.
right.
And holding that over Canada's head, I don't think is right.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bottom line there is if we don't protect Canada, who's going to?
Right. Yeah.
If
Well,
they
and
have the,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
well, Canada is still kind of in charge by the UK.
Right.
They're British ruled supposedly,
That's right. Yep.
but I don't see the UK coming over here and defending Canada.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I don't agree with that. I don't think it should be held over their head.
No.
Yeah. 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 We all need to work together. Canada and the US for many, many, many eons have worked together,
Yeah.
and it should continue to be that way. There shouldn't be any kind of battle of anything. It's free trade
Well,
back and forth is how it should be. Done deal. Like, let's move along now. Right? Next.
Mhm.
well,
Like,
I
it's common
agree
sense.
with a lot of that, but free trade when it's unfair for one side isn't free trade.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
can't use everything as an example, but I can use two things that affects Maine as an example, and that's the lumber business and the lobster business,
Yeah.
because we have to follow certain regulations here
Right.
that Canadians don't have to follow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the Canadians can bring in any size lobster.
Mm,
Here they have to be so big, and if they have eggs on them, they have to be thrown back.
right. Yep. Yeah. Wiki said, not for a long time. Monarchy, just a figurehead for the Commonwealth. That's what Wiki said.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how that is, I don't think that it should be held over their head.
No. Yeah. Well, I
That
mean, King Charles visited with our prime minister, but I mean, so what's being done? Like, yeah, they shook hands and did their photo op. Like, yeah.
I don't know too much about him. I had a lot of respect for the Queen.
Uh huh. I know. Yeah, she was so good.
I think when she passed, a lot of the class that went along with the UK went with her.
A lot of things went down as soon as she passed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People respected her.
Yeah. Yeah. She dealt with everything in a proper manner, in the way that it should be anyway.
And
Yeah.
I think just over the years, people have lost their way. And for those who
yeah,
don't have morals and ethics, for those
well,
people, right? Like,
a lot of the ones with ethics and morals, you
hmm
know, people also didn't like. I mean, I haven't heard them talk about a prime minister in the UK well since Margaret Thatcher.
mm.
Now that was the lady there.
Like, I mean, how do you think you keep relationships and friendships, especially long lasting ones, right? Because it's about fairness, it's about respecting each other and coming to agreements. And to have long lasting friendships or relationships, you have to have proper morals and ethics in order for it to function properly.
Yeah, that's true, but I'll put it to you a way that you'll understand. Is unfortunately, countries dealing with each other, it's like family and friends. A lot of times, either one of them will crap on you. You know.
Countries can get along, they choose not to, right? They
Yeah.
get stubborn
Well,
in
that's
their own
true.
way. That they've lost their own common sense. They can get along, that they choose not to.
Well, it's because it's easier to get angry than it is to compromise,
Right. I
and
mean,
that's
sometimes in life we have to take a loss. Yeah, it's just life, right? Like we all get bumps and bruises along the way. No sense to sit there and keep crying and start bullying over it. Like, time to move on. It's that simple. I've had many bumps and bruises along the way. I'm not crying about it, like come
well,
on.
though we've all had that one friend that we thought was our best friend in the world, and then
Yes.
they stick in your back,
I absolutely hear what you're saying.
I've had friends like that.
Yeah.
and then
Well, it's like that with
unfortunately,
countries. Yeah.
we have family members like that too.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been family members. I've been disowned.
Mm. Wakey says before she became queen, she served as a truck driver in World War II. Now, Wakey, that I did not know.
Yeah. Well, there's lots.
Did
of
you know
them.
that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was a truck driver.
She
I
did
didn't
a
know
lot of
that.
things before.
Well,
Oh
it's
my
like
goodness.
one of the princes was
Mm.
one of the princes was a helicopter pilot, and they wanted to keep him out of the combat zone, and he went.
Right.
William.
Wow. William.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
It is. All right, let's get on to our pictures because I know
I
we
just
still
kicked
have
myself
quite a
out.
bit.
Yep.
Well, I didn't do anything.
I
My knee fell off.
I fell.
Oh no! Don't.
Okay,
I hope you didn't hit your head.
No, I'm good.
so like I said, these pictures are kind of all over the place, guys. I don't have an order. I don't even think I can shift them, but we're just gonna go with it
I
anyway.
bounced.
The next picture I have. So remember the stand I was telling you about that I wanted to put my computer stuff in. Like I have my little notebooks that I write my little notes in. I don't know, just all your grab it at hand kind of stuff. So the next thing is the stand that I'm going to show you that I bought from Temu actually, and I am super impressed with it. It's like a cheap metal, the sides, like where, like the feet,
Any metal from
like the frame. That's what I'm trying to say. The frame is metal.
that part of the world.
It's a
not the
cheap
greatest.
metal, but a lot of places have cheap metal anymore now. Even when you buy from Walmart, like everything's just so cheap anymore.
Everything's coming from China.
But anyway, so it has a cheap metal frame, and the drawers are like a material, and they expand. It's really cool, but it's holding up very well, and I'm very impressed. You wouldn't be able to put anything heavy in it, but I mean, it's going to serve its purpose for your quick grab stuff at the desk. Okay, let me pop this up. Before I do, let me read Wakey's comments so I don't get lost in it, though. He said both Andrew and Charles served in conflict.
And I want to make a comment about that. If I had any
Yeah.
if I had any say about what went on here,
Wow.
that'd be an amendment I'd make to the Constitution that to become the president of the United States, you have had to have served in the military,
Right.
because you know what it's like then to have to serve and
Exactly.
go into combat.
Yeah,
That's right.
That would really narrow the.
And I think for any leader, they should have proper schooling too. Because remember, Justin Trudeau was only a drama teacher. I think they should have proper schooling, years of schooling of political and
Well,
understand political and how countries function. Right? Like, come on.
His theory was for the.
when it comes to the drama, though, Jessica, you have to admit that he knew what he was doing.
I don't know. I don't think Trudeau knew anything, honestly. Okay, so here's the stand.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll show a better picture of it, but that's some of it. You got Princess's tent right there. That's where she lounges.
That's your hideaway.
Hey, Rolly! There you are! So glad you're here.
Hey, Roland, how you doing?
All right. Let me get RB up. He stepped away for a minute, but he'll be back.
You said yours has to go to uni. What's uni?
Yeah, what is uni?
Is that the military? Is that what you call it?
University.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
university. Gotcha. Yeah, there they have to go to university. Well, that's okay, Rolly. Take your time. Take your time. We're just kind of flipping through a bit of this, that, and everything. RB's making a coffee, so he stepped out. Okay, here's a better shot of the stand. So that's not bad, eh?
That's a nice looking ship.
It's not too shabby.
Well, I have to say, Roland, going to a university can make you smart, but it doesn't necessarily give you common sense.
Mm.
You're one of few people that's educated that I know that has any.
Yeah, Roland does have a lot of common sense. Very educated and a lot of common sense. All right,
Well, there's a difference between the two.
gotta delete some of these I got twice. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so I have a picture from Lisa as well. She caught a bird's nest. Indeed, but it's better than nothing. True, Roland. Very true. So Lisa, where did you find this nest? That is so cool. You didn't look at it.
I see it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true, Wakey, and also, Roland, that's true.
Seems
It's
to be a
better
thing of
than
the past for a lot. You see a lot of lack of, right? Yeah, people just lost their way. I don't understand what's going on. RB and I talk about it all the time. What's going on with people? Like,
unfortunately, probably 8 out of 10 people in Congress and Senate here are lawyers, or were lawyers, and
right?
most of them don't have common sense.
Yeah, very true. Yep.
Yeah.
And people in general, even generally speaking, like what's going on with people? Like you try to make a friend, and sometimes you're side eyeing them, going, "What planet are you from?" Yeah, like I can't be friends with you. Like you just don't make any sense. History is not just for scholars. That's right. Yep. Okay, Lisa said this nest that's in one of our riding helmets. Okay.
Wow.
Nest. Wow.
Yeah,
That's so
the
cool, Lisa.
garage here at the RV park has a robin's nest in it.
Oh, you should try to get a picture.
Well, I don't know about if you can get close, if the mom will have a problem with it.
Well, you have to zoom in, like stay in a distance, but zoom in if you can. If not, that's okay too.
Yeah,
Politicians seem to learn from past mistakes. Wakey, that is the best comment ever. So true.
yeah. Well, it's not just politicians, Wakey. You know, a good percentage of liberals here in this country have been voting the same democratic policies for the last 100 and some years, and they don't work.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing.
They work from they work for usually, it's 2% of the people that they want to back up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next picture is up are Wakey's. Let's see what Wakey's been cooking. Wow, Wakey. That's almost like my dad. That fire barrel that you have. Well, my dad didn't have a lid, but it really reminds me of how my dad used to do it.
No, that you could put a pan on the top of that and be cooking some stuff.
Yeah. You could too. Cook supper. Yeah, Lisa, I really appreciated that. That was really neat to see that nest. Voters are not politicians. The elected don't listen. True.
No,
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
But those voters vote for the same ones that don't listen each and every time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is Wakey's fire pit. He said
Yeah,
he
that
lit
would
it.
that would be some intense heat on that.
That would be
That would
intense
be,
heat.
yeah.
You'd have supper done in no time on this Wakey.
wrap some copper coil around it and run some hot water, and you create yourself a little hot water boiler heater in your house.
Oh, true.
Yeah. There's a lot of people here, RB, if they thought ahead of time, they run pipes like that, water pipes along their fireplaces,
Yeah,
Mm.
or they wrap copper pipe around the vent from their wood stove
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
before it goes into the water heater.
Right. When we get settled, like when we buy our next house and get settled, that's what I want to have. It is a fire pit or a fire barrel.
That's if the township allows it.
Well, we'll
Fire
see.
barrel or a wood stove.
Yeah. Well, being as far up north as we're going, we'll need a wood stove.
Probably need a wood stove if the
Yeah.
elms come with them.
Yeah.
So you guys are moving quite a ways from where you're at.
About a 7-hour drive. Yes.
Wow. So you're
Oh,
going
wow.
Yeah.
you're going way north, huh?
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
going
yeah,
way
we're getting
north.
away from people.
Yeah.
Is it closer to your son?
No, it's
No.
far away. We live in the same city as my son. We all live in the same city right now. Yeah, so I'll be 7 hours away from him. Yeah.
Well, you guys are getting more settled in your ways, and you're a little bit older. You don't necessarily want or need to be around a bunch of people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, especially in this part of the region of Ontario now, it's just everyone's flooding to the southern regions.
Hmm.
Because of all the amenities, everything. Like, it's just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's overcrowded is what it
It's
is.
overcrowded. The highway is ridiculous.
Well, it doesn't help that they keep inviting in all these refugees, immigrants.
Well, that's
It's
kind of been put on pause now because
well, it has to be put on pause. It's getting overpopulated. Like, I'm sorry, but we have enough. Leave the rest where they're at, okay?
Yeah, they're making changes to the unemployment rules and all that. Like, they have to-
I mean, the States is having the same problem.
yeah.
Well, a lot of countries are having this problem.
Well, all the European countries like Germany and all that are basically shutting the doors. They're not allowing people in. Even Poland, they actually have a fence up to actually keep them out.
Yeah, a lot of countries are having this exact problem. There's too many of them already. Enough's enough.
Yeah, Poland's actually put up fencing on their borders. So.
And how is it our problem, like for the States, Canada, and other countries? How is it everybody's problem dealing with somebody else's government? That's their problem, right? They have to deal with it. Anyway, so Wakey says nettle smoke, probably not a good flavor. Probably
Yeah,
not.
I wasn't talking about grilling type Wakey. I was talking about like a griddle or a frying pan.
Yeah, put a frying pan on top, an old frying pan, yep. Or a pot with water. You can cook up your corn or...
Well, a frying pan with that type of flame coming off the top would probably be so hot that you'd burn something, but a large griddle, you could have the sides where you could cook at a pretty even temperature.
True, yeah. 12,000 crossed the English channels today. See? Time to start sending them back. Exactly, Wakey. They can all go back. I'm sorry, but they can all go back.
A small island country, like it doesn't have room to.
Well, everybody's out of room. That like enough's enough.
And they can't start.
Yeah.
The green spaces.
Well,
or the heritage of the United Kingdom.
Well, and you're gonna wreck the ecosystem. I always say echo. The ecosystem.
They already having issues down here.
Mm-hmm.
It takes away from the citizens that you already have.
It absolutely does. It absolutely does.
It takes away a lot of the safety, but unfortunately, Wakey, you guys keep on voting the same people in as we do here that thinks that these people are only looking for a better life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wakey, now this is really smoking.
Wow.
You really got it there.
But my thought is if making it so your citizens that you already have are having less than a life, then you shouldn't be making someone else's life better.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I had to blow my nose.
That's okay.
But go ahead, RV. What are you saying?
The rate that Wakey burst up, he should build himself his own little personal steam generator.
Steam generator.
Steam
Well,
power.
see now with that type of smoke there, if you had hickory or mesquite chips in there and had it going up to a smoker, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Have a little side door where you could add more chips to make it hotter or colder.
Hmm. Am I showing them backwards, Wakey?
Oh, wow,
That's how they
right.
downloaded. They downloaded like that. That's all right though. We can still see it all. That's weird. It would download backwards. I don't know why it would do that. Okay, here's another one. Kind of the same thing, really. Look how high up that is, though. It's like, it's stretching its way up there, Wakey.
Wow.
These are really neat to look at. You can see all the fire at the bottom there.
You really had that thing.
Yeah, you did. You had that just stoking. Holy.
You can smelt your own metal.
Smelt your own metals. These are really neat, Wakey. I'm glad that you shared this.
You get amount of smoke there, you could have your own smokehouse.
That's right. That's right.
Well, considering what he's burning, you don't want to smoke with that.
Right. Right.
Right.
But like I said, RB, hickory or mesquite or apple.
Gary,
Cherry, yeah.
Yeah.
my one cousin, he likes to use a smoker for when he catches his fish, and then another one uses a smoker to do brisket once in a while.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have a guy here that uses his smoker to do brisket, and I'm telling you what, it's the best brisket that you'll ever eat.
Oh,
It falls apart.
Wow.
See how big the
Let
coffee
me see if
is.
he'll eat.
There you go. Go Canada.
Hold on.
Hold it up to your chest more so that they get the concept. The cup's huge. Covers his whole cheek. So this picture is a picture that Wakey took as well. So Wakey, I'll let you explain this one.
Bindweed.
Oh, bindweed. Oh, it's trying to
Binder.
take over.
Bindweed's probably something else over here.
I think we have the same thing here, Wakey, but we don't call it bindweed.
Wow. You know what you can do, RB, if you don't mind? Take some pictures out back and show them the work that you...
Oh, the
Yeah.
landscaping.
Yeah. Wakey, it looks like you have a bit of
Actually,
a weed and feed job to do there. Try to get rid of the weeds.
Wakey, does your bindweed have like little white or pink flowers or
This
something?
one's purple flowers on here.
Yeah, purple flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that over here too.
What do we call it?
It's called bindweed. It's all over.
Roland said microwaves make good smokers when you run them way over time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to know.
All right, let's get to another picture Wakey's sharing. Let me see here. Wakey's got this one as well. Is it looking a bit foggy or smoky because of your smoker, Wakey?
It's like a haze there.
There's a haze, yep.
Yeah, this is his backyard right before the neighbors called the fire department.
Setting smoke signals.
That's right.
So, that's what we had to do. Get our little bonfire going.
Look how lush all these flowers are. I really
Yeah,
like
they're getting
that.
Spring now, or they're summer now.
Oh, it was taken at dusk. Okay.
That's cool looking.
Yeah, I really like how lush all the shrubbery is. Or trees. I'm not sure if it's... Well, maybe it's trees, actually. I see the top of a fence right here. Looks really nice, though. All right. I have a couple more. This one Wakey took as well. Very cool, Wakey. It almost looks like like a fingernail, like the end of a fingernail. Really like that one.
What do they do with that?
Yeah, one that broke off.
Yeah, that's right. The girls put on their fake nails and it chips
I
off.
got it. I
Yeah.
broke a nail.
Can't go into work. I broke a nail.
Oh, those trees are they're overhanging from the neighbors at the rear. Okay.
Does anybody having a word with your neighbors?
Yeah, you got to start charging them rent. You're on my property now. That's what I always say about my neighbors' weeds. I'm going to start charging them
Over
rent.
here, we can trim them if they're hanging over our property.
We're legally
Yeah.
allowed to, yes.
Yeah, here too. If it's a tree branch over in your yard.
Yeah.
Take a picture of that too, RB. When you show your workout back, take a picture of what's going on back
Oh,
there.
our neighbor.
We'll show you guys. We'll show you what we mean.
I mean, the neighbors are usually going to get mad, but
Well,
Ours don't bother. They rent.
because it's a rental property.
Yeah.
So the tenants, they
Mm.
just live there. That's it. That's all they do. They don't take care of anything.
Yeah, they just pay their rent and
And
well,
don't-
they work a lot. They're good neighbors.
They're good neighbors. They're quiet and they're peaceful and all that. We have no problems with them. It's just the landlord.
The landlord doesn't maintain the
owner
property.
doesn't extend the property.
Yeah.
whatever happened to the one that liked to go out there and exercise?
Right.
Oh, she was out yesterday until I started working in the backyard again.
Yeah, she was out there.
She was out there flipping around in her circus.
Yep.
No, she don't like you watching anymore.
It took her a bit to realize I was out back when I turned on the music. Then she started lowering herself, and then she
Yeah,
got off.
she got off of it. She doesn't want to be recorded.
The next time I'm out back and she's out there, I'm gonna flip on the circus music and just let it play.
That's what he wanted to do yesterday.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
do it.
don't bother.
I'm gonna do it. So,
No,
oh, I am.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Then hopefully they take the thing down,
Mm-mm.
or a tree falls over. One of the two. Yeah, they ruined a good healthy tree to put up that.
They did,
crap.
yeah. It was a good tree.
Like, no care for nature at all. Like, oh, that's perfect. Instead of properly putting one up. So
They could build their own thing, their own stand for
I'm
it.
gonna love it when they actually think rips or half or something happens to it, and they
Hmm.
try to file an insurance claim. The insurance company that they have are gonna like, no.
Yeah.
You didn't use proper engineering.
Sounds good, Rolly.
Was he making coffee?
No, he said he'll be up in a minute or two.
No. Look, I brought my own. There you go, Rolly.
Yeah.
We got
I
one.
just got done feeding Joy. I had to stand there and watch her eat because she was about to walk away from it.
Oh. Roland, you and RB can do twinsies today.
Yeah, bring
you-
up your big mug.
You've got the big mug too.
I finished my coffee.
Yeah,
Done.
our dogs can be so strange at times, Bree. It's like
Well,
Jackson.
It's hot here, so she hasn't felt like eating.
Mm.
I give Jackson his food. He'll sit there and look at me until I tell him it's okay to eat.
Yeah. So the last picture I have is the car that RB picked out. I wasn't with him that day. He went on his own, but this is what he picked. I told him that just you have an idea of what, like we've discussed, the kind of what we're after.
Didn't you?
I said
you-
to him, you have an idea of the selection out there. Pick what you want, and that's what we'll get. You know, I'm not terribly fussy, so this is what he picked out.
I think you showed us this. No, you showed us the silver one.
Yeah.
So did you
the
get
two
it?
of them I was looking at. So the day I went in for him to do the test drive, the day when I booked the test drive for both vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
the one sold that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I took this out for a test drive. I loved it. It handled really well on the highway, in the streets. It felt real comfortable, and I bought it. So I pick it up Tuesday this week.
Yeah, on Tuesday he picks it up.
Awesome.
Wow.
So we will have our Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, Jeep Cherokee North.
2 more days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
2 more days I'm getting, and then it's like, the day I went to go, this is ridiculous. The day I went to go do, I'm coming to this, crossing the street to go to the bus stop. There's a one-way street that runs behind us, and there are 2 one-way streets. So one goes eastbound, one goes westbound. The eastbound one was the second street I had to cross, and of course there's this lady in a minivan going westbound on an eastbound one-way lane with her four-ways on, and just driving like this, like nobody sees me. I'm okay. I'm allowed to do this. Just driving by
On
like,
a one
wow.
way,
On
yeah.
a one-way. I'm on the damn going for a test drive to get a vehicle. I'm like, oh my.
Wakey says, so not an AMC Pacer then?
I don't think that I can get him find those.
Wakey.
It's
And
at an antique shop.
Hey,
Paul said, nice.
Yep.
I had an ACM or AMC Pacer, and it was actually a good car. It looked funny,
Right.
but Wayne's World made it popular for me.
Well, we had seen
Well, yeah, Wayne's World brought all the popular stuff, all the stuff back. Like everybody was going to desert their cars.
Oh, that's what they were singing Bohemian Rhapsody
yes.
in the Pacer.
That revitalized the Queen era again.
What was
Yeah.
that one European car that we were looking at? It was the only one in the lot. That little low,
Oh, the Mini Cooper.
the Mini Cooper. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's
I
all the
would've-
whole lot. He had 2 lots, and that's the only European car he had. The
I
only
would've-
one.
At the one dealership that we went to. But
Yeah.
You should have taken a picture, Jessica, of RB getting in and out of that.
It was so low to the
If
ground.
we would have gotten the Mini Cooper, I would have got it taken up like Austin Powers.
You would have had to crawl on that thing.
That sat so low to the ground. I'm like,
You would have had to got on your knee to get
a
in.
couple people in the area that have the Mini Coopers. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's-
too small.
I lived in California. I had an Austin Haley Sprite, and I didn't open the door and climb in and sit down. I lifted my leg over the door, stepped on the seat, and then stepped on the floor and slid down in.
You kind of like use the hazard.
Yes. All right. I got it, Rolly. I just messaged you. Wakey says, I wanted a Toyota Hilux, but the idiots on Top Gear drove the prices through the roof. They do drive them up.
Yeah.
They really do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, now all the prices on vehicles are crazy.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, even the used
Mhm.
cars are going up because of the tariff hikes and all that. Like
Mhm.
there's a dealer around the corner from us, and all their prices have skyrocketed on used cars. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother with them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they're on certain models, RB, if they're blaming their prices on tariffs, they're lying to you because Ford is made right in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
certain this Jeep Cherokee when I checked because here they have a thing called Carfax, which runs the vehicle identification number.
Hmm.
The Jeep North was actually made in the U.S.
Right.
So,
Don't they make Ford trucks in Canada?
they made the certain line of Ford trucks are made up in right up in Oakville, Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
So-
Canada. Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Don't put them in Canada.
Certain lines of vehicles are made there. So
Mm-hmm.
So if they're overcharging on them, then they're just overcharging because they want to make more money.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for that they
oh
are.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of all the parts that have to come from the U.S. and vice versa and all that. Like,
Well, unfortunately, most of the parts for American vehicles and vehicles made in Canada are from China.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yep.
well,
Wakey said over several shows they tried to destroy the Hilux, but after each show, a Toyota mechanic managed to get it running again within an hour. Jeez.
yeah,
Oh, Toyota makes one hell of a vehicle. They always have.
yeah.
Mm,
They've really improved their
Mm.
cars
mhm.
and trucks and that.
I've seen videos of Toyotas going over 1 million miles.
Is there allergy medication in there?
No, we both checked. I got some.
Yeah, I can feel it really in my throat. I've had to blow and wipe my nose so many times. I need my allergy meds. Just can't do this anymore.
Wait, hang on, guys.
Yeah, Toyota has treated a lot of people really well, actually. Hmm.
There you go.
And then I was checking
I
into.
don't.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if their newer vehicles are the same, but their older vehicles, the quality was unsurpassed.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the vehicles in today's daytime and age aren't that great. Not like they used to be.
Yeah.
A lot of the vehicles. We were checking out different European cars in other places. But we don't have many European cars here. Like there's some, but not very many. Are those extra strength?
Well, that was. I don't know if you know this, but that was part of the deal for Ford going to Canada.
Right.
Was that Canada doesn't buy certain foreign vehicles then,
Right. Hmm.
and there's companies that won't sell to the U.S.
Yeah, there is.
Suzuki Suzuki's doesn't sell their cars here anymore.
Mm, it's a shame. Everybody should be able to get along. It's just a shame. Wakey says they put it on the roof of a building and blew up the building. They dug it out of the rubble and drove it away. Wow. Holy cow, Wakey. Almost bulletproof. I don't have a European car anymore. Mine is Japanese. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a lot of the European ones here anymore. Like some that there's a little bit, but I was also doing some research and it was saying that the European cars don't handle the Canadian winters that well.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
and
I can't
that's one.
remember exactly why now. I'd have to go back in it and see why, but they don't handle the winter. They say it's not recommended for Canada.
That's one thing about the Toyotas. Again, they were excellent in the winter.
Mm,
As long as you kept your regular maintenance up on those, they lasted forever.
yeah. Yeah. Well, that's key. You have to keep up on maintenance, right?
Yeah,
Take it in every 6 months and just have it looked over by a trusted garage. Yeah.
and Subaru's the same. I don't know about the newer ones, but the older ones.
Yeah.
I had an old Subaru that had over 400,000 miles.
Oh wow, jeez, that's really good. A lot of good mileage.
And when
That's
I
a,
finally parked that, I ran it for over a month with only 3 cylinders because one of the cylinders was dead.
right. Okay, so it was saying I did my research again. It's not good because of the cold. Most European cars are designed for milder European winters. Canadian winters can be so much harsher, and some European engines and components, especially diesel engines, don't perform as well in extreme cold. It's also not good for heating systems. Northern American vehicles often have more powerful cabin heaters and heated accessories tailored for sub zero weather. It's not good for road conditions, European cars, for Canada. Ground clearance. Most European sedans and sports cars have lower ground clearance, which can be problematic in snowy, heavy provinces on or rural roads. Uh, while European brands like Audi, Subaru, Japanese have good all wheel drive systems, not all models have them by default. North American SUVs and trucks are often better suited for Canadian winter driving. Then it just talks about like higher costs, the availability of parts was a huge one. And even the guy at the
Yeah.
dealer said that to get the availability of parts in Canada for a European vehicle, you're going to really struggle for that.
Well, I know for the longest time, Subaru was discounting their vehicles real heavy. They were losing money on the sales, but they knew they were going to make it back in parts.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. So those are some of the reasons why a European car is not good here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Back in the day, all American cars were made in Detroit.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Detroit.
And Detroit is just like Maine and just like Canada. It's
Mm.
cold.
That's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you make a vehicle that can take the cold.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
See what happened here. Mm. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get to Wakey's link, and I'm like, what the heck happened here? Okay, so let me. Oh, you got to the backyard to take those pictures.
Oh,
Okay.
and something for Rolly. Let's park around the corner.
Mm. Okay, so this is what Wakey's thing says. The Suzuki Vitira is a compact SUV that can be equipped with a 1.6 liter petrol engine and the all grip four-wheel drive system. The all grip system allows the vehicle to switch between 2 and 4-wheel drive modes depending on conditions. The all grip system also includes the auto mode that prioritizes fuel economy and switches to the 4-wheel drive if needed. I have to switch back to see if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. And there's the car he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm actually friends on YouTube with the owner's daughter,
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Fumina Suzuki.
Right. Oh, cool. So this car is similar to what Wakey has. That's what
They
he was
make
saying.
a
Similar to
they
his.
make a good vehicle.
Roland says, I think it was depend on where and what country the European cars are made. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if it's German and Volvo and the German cars, they're built for the same weather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Mm-hmm.
they get cold winters.
Well, the guy at the dealership even said parts that could be a real issue.
Yeah,
So
with everything going on, yeah. So,
for European cars, what he was
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
that one dealer, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All I know is the dealership that I went to and got the Jeep Cherokee from there, they had a lot of
You have
Audi.
to- you have to- when you're talking, the mic's here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where I went and bought my car from, they had a lot of Audi A4s and a bunch of models of Audi sitting there. So
I've never owned an Audi.
yeah,
I never owned a car. I just have my wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's my vehicle.
I've
I
already
got my
what do you call it? Dash cams for the car.
Oh, you did order the dash cam.
Yeah, I ordered it.
good to have it.
Oh yeah,
It's almost a must in today's day.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you got them people in front of you that'll brake check and then try to
Oh yeah, I know.
That's right.
get your insurance
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
jump out in front of your vehicle and say that you ran them over.
ran them over. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Roland said my son had a TT. That was cool. What is a TT?
Audi.
Oh, an Audi. Okay.
Audi? Oh,
Hmm. I'm just grabbing the photos that RB took in our backyard. So just give me a couple minutes here, and I will be right with
wow, that's a sweet looking ride.
you. You like it, huh?
My insurance is going through the roof because of my one accident, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, an accident that wasn't even your fault.
I know.
What happened?
Every time you went over that white line, you got a warning. I bet.
Who, me?
No, Wakey. His
Oh.
comment.
Had to disable the lane assist mode. Drove me nuts every time you crossed a white line.
Oh, our one company
Yes.
vehicle has that. I hate that in new cars.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the ass.
So what happened in your accident?
Where I was in a company vehicle, and they didn't have dash cams in their vehicle. They did after.
Mm.
They started putting them in about 6 months after my accident. But they was stop and go traffic, and somebody caused the accident, whipped in front of a bunch of cars, and caused everybody to brake check real hard.
Yeah.
Of course, having a 1.5 ton pickup truck that's been modified to carry with a steel box on the back to carry like steel pipe and stuff like that, it's added weight, so the brakes weren't adjusted accordingly. And when I hit the brakes, I still rolled.
Yeah.
And hit the back end of another car. And then some lady interfered with the actual investigation of the accident because she ran over a piece of debris and got a flat tire and was threatening to sue our company.
Wow.
That I was working for.
But if you had the dash cam, then everybody would have seen.
They would have caught the car that we did
Right.
in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I had my meeting with the higher ups in that company, and they're talking about it, says there's a possibility we could get sued and all this. And I'm like, whatever. Okay, yeah. He says it's not on you. It's like they just when they see company, they want to go all out and sue for tons of money. And then I asked the question, says, why don't we have dash cams in the company? In the company vehicles, because you would have caught that car swerving in front of everybody. And not, you could hear a pin drop. And then 6 months later, they're installing dash cams in all across every company vehicle across the country.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to have one in today's day. You really do.
And even funnier, in that same year that my truck got, when I was in the accident, the Ottawa dealership supply store, Ottawa supplier out in Ottawa, one of their drivers stopped for a break, left the keys in the vehicle unlocked, and somebody stole the truck. And all the trucks are GPS tracked.
Yeah.
And they witnessed this truck getting stolen.
But you've always had a good driving record.
Oh, I've had
always.
I was the last accident I had was when I was in college, and I was 19.
Yeah. And yet you're 52 now.
I had
your driving record is good.
Like was pristine. Even when I had
some idiot that wants to swerve ends up burning it. Like, come on.
Vehicle, not an accident, no infractions, nothing. Well, I had one infraction, overweight coming through Michigan.
Yeah, when you were driving truck.
Yeah. But this doesn't affect my driver's record. It just goes on the company's record.
Right. Wakey says we called the Audi TT a hairdresser car because most hairdressers have one. Wakey. Hairdressers have one. Hairdresser. He says he has his own dash cam fitted. That's really good. That's really good.
So I'll be getting the dash cam in and then hooking it up.
It's important to have in today's society.
Oh, big time. Big time.
There's a wiring kit that you can wire in directly, so it's hardwired in too.
Yeah.
Wakey says it's been real handy in 2015 when an idiot tried to drive through the side of my car. Oh.
Let me bring up the camera I got because it has the little rear one, and then the front has the two sides and the front.
Yeah, a lot of your newer vehicles have tracking devices on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The manufacturers put them in for insurance purposes and all that.
Same with cell phones.
Yes.
Yeah.
People steal your vehicle or your cell phone and think that they're getting away with something, and they can go right online and track every move and everywhere it went.
That's right. Little Missy sleeping.
Little baby.
Crashed right out. She's like, yeah, I got mama. I'm happy.
So is the princess.
I don't know what princess is. Oh, she's back in her tent. Yeah, she's in her tent.
Good place for her. At least she's not begging.
Yes, all that barking, and I haven't had to do anything. She's just having a quiet day, I guess.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet today.
I use an Ekin H9R action cam. Every bit as good as it's good as a GoPro. You've got a good one then, Wakey. Yeah, you've got a really good one.
Yeah, so I figured out and saved how to write a disclaimer, Jessica, but I don't know how to insert it before a video.
Do you have that app that I was telling you about?
I couldn't get that app without paying for it.
There's
It's
Oh.
free.
there's the dash cam I got in.
I don't pay nothing for it.
That's weird.
It's
It
called
wanted me to,
Video Maker.
yeah, the disclaimer. I got the disclaimer on that Meta app for Messenger.
Right.
Went right on there and wrote it out,
Oh.
Mm.
and then I saved it to where you can push it twice and then paste it, but it won't paste it before my video.
Mm. RB, you're gonna have to take a screenshot of that because it's not letting me in.
Oh, I'm posting it.
Yeah, even if you don't have a dash cam, depending on where you're driving, if there's homes, a lot of homes now have those doorbell cameras,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
and they solve a lot of things
Mm.
just from that. They solve a lot of crimes and everything else from going around the neighborhood and saying, "Can we look at your camera view?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And you can say no, but they'll get a warrant and get it anyways.
Mm. True.
Mhm.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
If it's going to save somebody some money or solve a crime, I'm all for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how
That,
I am too. I'm
that's
more than willing to release it. Yeah.
well, that's why you have it.
That's right. Yeah.
Why should it be just to protect you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the big secret, really? Like, jeez. Some people do though, that they get stubborn and they're like, I'm not. This is mine. I installed it. It's for my property. It's for my say. Like, guys, like, really, is it a big deal? Just
You
release it. It's not a secret.
Mhm.
the sunshine come through.
Oh, there it is. There's the sun. I've got sunshine.
On a cloudy day.
Well, par for the course. We haven't had one weekend in the last month and a half that's been sunny.
I'll give you
Wow.
my weather, Grandpa.
Yeah, not
Well,
fun.
today's not bad.
Oh, you had one more, RB. Hang on.
Mhm.
You've got to explain this. I don't know what this is, but
Did
yeah.
you show the backyard?
Not yet. I'm getting there. We were talking, so.
Oh, Rolly, we found one of and Wakey, we found one of your cars over here.
Rolling and Wakey, watch this picture.
Zoom in on the driver's side. Do you see the?
They can see it. I don't have to zoom in. It's a big picture.
Hey, isn't that steering wheel on the wrong side?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this doing here?
Oh, hang on. Maybe I do need to zoom. It looks smaller there.
I was like, what the hell? This car's
Wrong
lost.
side.
This car's lost, buddy.
Oh.
It got delivered to the wrong address.
Well, being here in Canada and the steering wheel on that side, you need that cross hanging.
Yeah.
You're in big trouble.
I was like, what the hell is this doing over here?
Even in the States, you need that cross hanging. There's going to be an accident.
Occasionally, you'll find vehicles here that have it on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Some of your Jaguars and all your used postal vehicle.
Four-wheel drive. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a little short. It's a little, I don't know what it is, delivery truck or something. It's small. They must have ordered it off of Alibaba or something. Like,
Alibaba.
you don't see that on Temu.
Oh, does it come with the 40 Thieves?
Suzuki Rascal Real Workhorse. Oh, it is a workhorse.
It is a workhorse, yeah.
Hi, Annie.
There's
Annie.
Annie. So glad you're here. She's actually
Hey,
been
Annie.
watching it in the background. Oh, there's no copyright issues on that wiki. Let me go grab it. Let me see here.
This is copyrighted. I'm copyrighting my beard.
Let me pause that.
Well, I've let this go for so long. If you can see there,
Yes.
gone from black to white.
Oh,
So now the next time that I trim this off, I'm not going to have any black hair at all.
right.
It's going to be all gray.
Yes.
Ah!
Okay, so I'm going to share what Wakey has going on here, his link. Let me get that popped up. He says no copyright. Well, I'm going to trust you, Wakey. Let me figure out where it is here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, here we go, guys. It's Wakey's video.
Well, did you send the Rolly ones up?
I put the
Oh, you
link
put the
up,
link
but I can't see anything because I'm on this big screen of this video. I can't read comments. I can't anything. This is all I'm
You're all on the opposite side of the road.
seeing. Wait.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You see videos on YouTube where there's been an accident and people don't know where it was filmed at, and that's the first thing they say. Well, they had an accident. They were driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yes.
Actually, over in near Montreal, a few years back when I was long hauling trucking, and I had to go through this part south of Montreal on one of their freeways because they were having construction. They actually reversed the traffic. The eastbound was on the opposite side, and the westbound was on the opposite side.
Oh, my
Whoa!
goodness. He just got hit.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely somebody from the drove from the opposite direction.
Was that somebody hit you, Wakey?
Yeah, watch. I'll back it up.
I seen the hit. I just wondered
Right
if it was.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Jeez.
He comes
Well, it
right
was
off
good.
the side there.
Definitely
Good to have it.
Right there on the left side. Watch. He comes right out. You can see him sitting there.
There he is.
Boom.
Wow.
Jeez. He really hit him for it to shake like that,
Yep,
too.
that was a hard hit. That driver wasn't paying attention.
God,
Oh
you
my
sure,
It
Andy?
was all clear. And those other cars that stopped, let them through, they should have kept going. They're part of the fault, too. I hate when cars do that.
We have somebody in the basement, guys. Rolly.
Hey, Rolly.
How's it going?
Where's your mug?
You got the same mug. Look at that. All right. All right.
Okay, jeez, Wakey, that's something else. Holy cow!
Wow.
That was a bit of a good punch there, Wakey.
Wow.
Yeah. So, how you doing today, Roland?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Look, and just because I said that you're one of few educated people that have common sense, don't let it go to your head, okay?
I'll try not to.
But that was a compliment.
That was
I'll take it. I'll take it on with the intention that it was given.
Right.
Your car off. Wow.
That was a cheap dash cam in the video, but well worth it. Wakey said, "Wrote my
Yeah.
car off." Yeah, he hit you pretty hard, Wakey.
That type of accident happens a lot. Yeah, people stop to let someone come out, but it's not safe to do that.
No,
Well, it's
because that's what happened.
Well, there's the proof too with the dash cam,
Yeah,
right?
the dash cam caught it all.
Yeah.
that's like me going through a crosswalk in the town where I live. It's 2 lanes. The one
Yeah.
the one right to the right of me, they stopped, but I went across there one day and the one in the second lane didn't.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
And that's what happened there. The one to the left, just because that person stopped doesn't mean the one in the next lane is going to stop.
No, because you don't know what's going on. Like
Oh, cool, Wakey.
Yeah.
Bought the car back. He bought the car back from insurance company for scrap value and rebuilt it himself.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, so
That's
it was
so cool.
it was a financial write-off, not a structural write-off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So how you been keeping, Rolly?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Good.
Yourselves?
Good.
How's everybody there? How's everybody hanging there?
We're hanging.
You guys getting summer there, or what's happening?
Rolly,
You don't
you
want
love my
Going right to the
temperatures
side.
yesterday.
you don't want me to touch that one.
What was that? What was that? Just Bree?
You would have loved my temperatures yesterday.
Why is that?
97 degrees.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But no, I guess I can answer that without being too bad. I'd say 2 in a bunch.
Oh,
Mhm.
there you go.
Dave,
That's it.
we're moving along now.
Ah,
So
dear, dear.
Rolly has some
36
pictures to
Celsius.
share.
Oh hell no, that's too hot. No,
All right,
thanks. You guys-
RB, let's get to the pictures here.
all right, where are we?
There we go. What a sharp looking picture too. Love it. Love, love, love it.
I like them big back tires.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
beach.
I like big tires, and I cannot lie.
Yes, there you go, Bree.
The
Bree's
big-
got the
The
two.
blue beast.
Yeah, I like them tires, and I cannot lie.
Yes.
Makes skinny ones want to cry.
This is actually a really nice picture, Rolly. I like the angle.
Oh, well, at least you can sit at the traffic lights without putting your feet down.
So, Roland, I'm sure you've ridden both. I haven't. What's the difference between the big tire in the back and the smaller one in the ride?
If it's engineered for the bike, which that one is, and not an aftermarket widening rear kit, there's no difference in the feel. The only, in terms of how it handles, the only difference is traction taking off.
Better traction.
Way better traction.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
corner?
Like I said, if it's engineered for the bike, which mine was, that's how it comes from the factory. It handles perfectly.
And what make of bike is that again?
That's a Suzuki.
That's the
Yeah.
Suzuki? Okay.
But if you've got a bike and you purchase an aftermarket widening rear wheel kit with tire and all the rest of it, it'll handle like crap.
Mm.
Yeah, because you have to make that tire work properly on a bike. You have to have it works at, if the body length is a certain length and the height of it off the ground is a certain height.
Mm. Mm. Oh.
Because if you got a tall bike with a wide tire, it becomes way too sensitive, way too tippy.
Now, what about for smoothness? Does the wider tire make it ride smoother?
The smoothness would depend on the profile of the tire, how much wall is on the tire.
Okay.
Ah.
Just like on a truck or a car.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you got the big knobby tires on a truck, which is good for off road, it can make a hell of a lot of noise and racket on the interstate.
Mm.
Yeah. But no, it's fine. It's just like any other bike, really. But it's just specifically designed for that bike. I think it's 1 foot wide.
Big tire.
Yeah, I think that's what it works out to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've seen a guy. I think it was on like a Harley that was like a chopper that he custom made himself with a wide rear tire. And whenever he got up to around about 120, 130 kilometers an hour, he got speed wobble out of it.
Yeah. That's definitely something you don't want on a motorcycle.
No.
But yeah, I've watched videos and read where, like, when people, the difference between a Harley trike and then a Harley trike kit, and they a lot of complaints about the kits.
Yeah, to convert. Yeah. Yeah, because you're entering into the world of gyroscopics, and that has its own science, and frame engineering for bikes that aren't designed for very wide tires at the rear. Yeah, you're falling into the rules of gyroscopics.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, the best route to go, from what I've seen, is they make a trike kit that you actually don't take the rear tire off of your bike. You just add this thing on the frame, and you back your bike right into it, and then put these bolts on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
So you actually
Yeah.
have three wheels in the back.
3 on the back. Yeah. Yeah.
What's nice about it is that the bike, like when you go into a turn, you still can lean the bike, and the rear wheels of the kit stay on the ground.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Well, speak of bikes, here's another one that Rolly has for us to check out.
Ooh.
Nice, eh? I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice looking bike.
And the angle's nice too.
Look at that dual exhaust. That's like
It's sharp, yeah. Nice bike.
A lot of polishing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wakey was talking about the car. So he bought another car, same model, that was an MOT failure, and transferred hood, passenger door, rear passenger door, bumper, and passenger side fender. That would be so much work. Oh my goodness. And time. Then he says car bought was exactly the same color as mine. So no respray involved. That's a bonus. Then I sold the donor car for parts. That's a good idea. Yeah, nothing sitting around or being wasted.
Yep.
Parts estimate was 350 pounds for panels. I bought the donor car for 140 pounds and got 95 pounds for it when the job was finished. That's all right. Jeez.
Wow.
You did well. Oh,
Not bad.
Yeah, you did very well for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always like checking out the bikes that Roland has, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many pictures he sends. I'm loving every one of them.
And that blue sky, like wow.
I know.
That really adds to the.
It really does. Yes.
Yeah, it's not that blue today, I can tell you. It's very, very, very grey and overcast.
Oh, we had that a few days ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So you did get out for a spin then?
Yep.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah, I ended up sleeping in that morning, so I couldn't look around for you.
Yeah, she wouldn't budge.
That's right.
I took it at that time. I wouldn't got her.
Yeah, I was just out
She
of
was
it.
out of it.
Tired. Well, it's the weather too,
The
you know.
weather too.
When it's gloomy,
Yeah,
it really.
she did come to. Then my dirt
Yeah.
yesterday morning. So,
When it's gloomy, it really puts me out.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
the sun actually came out.
Hmm.
We got her done yesterday, our backyard. So.
But I'm glad you got out for your spin. Was it cold when you were out driving?
No, it was nice. By the time I went out, the temperature was quite okay.
Oh, good, good. Well, you're able to still sneak it in before the actual winter hits there.
Yep.
Yeah, I the way our winter's going, it's a bit more on track for normal. So
Right.
I've registered that bike for another 3 months.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
And then I'll give it a holiday and go back to the red one.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. I love that red bike.
The Ninja.
Yep, the Ninja. Yep, I just love that bike. Hmm. Yeah, well, your weather was good, so I'm really glad for that. You're able to still enjoy some of your trips out there.
Yeah.
Get on that bike and it's freedom!
Yeah, we're having about 10 days good, 1 or 2 bad, and back to about 10 days good at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah, Steve.
that's still okay, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the temperatures are down. Like overnight might be 8 degrees, 5 degrees
Mm.
in the 40s in
Yes.
Fahrenheit. But yeah, during the day, it sort of creeps up to about 20, 21, maybe, So that's okay. That's acceptable.
Yeah, good enough to get out for a ride anyway.
Yeah.
You got people here rolling that would ride their motorcycle where you're at all year round.
Yeah, I ride all year round, but I just swap bikes because my red bike's pumps out a tremendous amount of heat, and it's awesome in winter.
Yeah.
My torso down to my knees,
Right.
chest down to my knees is like getting blasted with twin hair dryers.
Yeah, yeah. On the Ninja, don't you kind of like lay on the gas tank?
Yeah, you slightly lean forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like a Buell.
yeah, yeah. Which is good because some of the speed you get up to, if you're sitting upright, you blow off the back.
Yeah. Oh, very true.
Okay, so let's go to another picture I have here. So RB and I were working in the yard yesterday.
Kind of like our video we did a few years ago.
So we redid all the dirt just to get rid of like little potholes and
Little ruts and all that.
Little ruts,
Build up
yeah.
the garden on there on the side, which I did.
hmm
Build it up.
yeah, got it built up more. Yeah,
Hey, you got a grandpa right there.
got a
Missing
grandpa.
teeth. Yeah, it's missing teeth.
Yes, the rake.
Oh,
A grandpa.
yeah, little rake head.
So we were talking about charging rent for the neighbors. Here you go, Wakey. Got to charge them rent.
Yeah.
All this is a tree in the background, so that's not what you're looking at. But all this up along the fence, yeah, that stands taller than I do,
The guy doesn't do anything about it.
and I stand about 5'6".
Yeah, once we sell this place, it's going to be the new owner's problem with that.
It will be the new owner's problem.
And those trees will grow right into the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, with anything overhanging from a neighbour's foliage, you can cut it all off, put it in bags.
Right.
In here, I did it
Throw
last
it
year.
fence.
I cut it
Yeah.
all back on them. Then
Yeah.
I come back with vengeance.
Yeah, legally we're allowed to do the same.
Same here.
Yeah.
Right.
Thankfully, my chair sits right in this area, so I sit here.
She's got her thermometer. She's got a light. She's got her dragonfly.
My
wind
dragonfly.
chime,
I've got to
and
spray
her
paint
squirrel
that.
swinging there.
And my swinging squirrel. But yeah, that's how high the weeds are.
Hey, Donna.
The weeds are about 3 feet high.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that needs a haircut, doesn't it? Jeez.
It sure does. Yeah.
So,
Jeez.
informing bylaw about the
Mhm.
neighbor's yard. So,
Yeah. I mean, if you stand 5'6" and that's even taller than that, come on, that's enough.
Yeah.
You know?
there and start taking care of your property.
Is there a whole backyard like that?
Yeah, almost.
Well, it's not quite as tall, the weeds, but they're still almost up to your knees.
Yeah, 1 year all the weeds were as higher than the fence.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you
Is
know
that-
the ones
that
that are
a
hanging over. I trim the ones that are hanging over. The rest of them are good foliage, so the neighbor can't see in your yard.
Yeah.
Well, it's a rental property, so the people that rent there, they don't even use the backyard.
hmm
Is that the trapeze people?
No.
I asked about that earlier, Roland.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah. Right here. This section right here that I'm highlighting. That is also all weeds, just like the other spot.
It's the other spot, but that's further in their backyard on the one corner.
So this one isn't quite 5 feet, but it's getting there.
It is 5 feet.
Oh, is
Over
it?
the
Okay.
fence, Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. So we're gonna lean over and cut that down, and then report the rest to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's Donna. Hey, good to see you. Hope you've been doing well, Donna. Too bad they weren't high bush raspberries. I know. Get some free eating.
Yeah, free berries.
Yeah, well, gotta start-
Unfortunately, no, they're not.
Got to charge them rent, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I have a few more, Wakey, and then I'll grab your link. I see you've got a link up there. All right, so here's a couple more of the backyard that RB and I were working on. Well, I helped him bring the dirt. He did the raking of the dirt. Donna says, I'm doing very good. Good to hear. So glad you're doing well. And Cupcake. Aw, she's so cute.
Yeah, this time I ordered only 2 yards of dirt, so
She's a little slower than she used to be.
Oh,
Yeah, she would be because she's really aging now. Legs
Mhm.
are not letting her walk that well. I'm sitting here crocheting. Oh, I'm so glad that you've joined us.
thanks for joining us, Donna. You've been well missed and well loved.
thank you
Yeah.
for coming, Donna.
Yes.
Yeah,
See you.
Donna, you want a good tip for Cupcake? Put some turmeric in her food.
Turmeric. Yes.
Yeah.
Turmeric helps with the
Yeah,
arthritis.
turmeric,
It's
Just a very little bit, though.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very good for anti-inflammatory.
Yes. Absolutely, it is. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of books, not been on YouTube that much. Okay. Sometimes we need a break from YouTube. All right. So here's the other part of the yard. I mean, it's all dirt. I guess nothing really to see. See these weeds? Speak of this, Awakey. There's the weeds I'm charging rent for. They're coming through my fence.
Yeah, I raised up the backyard another. It had a slight angle
It's-
to it, and I raised it another 4 inches to level it right out.
Oh, it looks like Mexicans trying to infiltrate America, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Going through
got
the
some
wall.
illegal aliens going on there.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go,
Rednecks.
Rolly.
There's the circus.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
They got a new thing, whatever, new trapeze thing.
So
Everyone wore out.
The one that does the trapeze act is right there where I'm highlighting it. So when I back the picture up, I'm sitting back
Well,
here in my chair, right back over
oh,
the
she,
chair, and that's all I'm seeing.
Yeah. Person's butt up in the air.
Hmm.
yeah, she flew through the air in the greatest of ease, that daring young neighbor on the flying trapeze.
Okay, so what were you saying about the picture?
In the
There's an
backyard there.
R-rated version of that song, I think.
When I did it, I did it a few years ago, and we really leveled it out. And over the last couple of years, it settled, and I raised it another 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
There on
Where'd the grass go?
Hmm?
Where did the grass go?
Underneath the dirt.
Oh, that's dirt there, is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirt and then seeded, but the grass underneath is starting to poke up
It's
already.
starting to fight its way through, so
Let me see here. I'll blow it up so you can see it's coming through
it's coming through in some spots.
right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, hello, you buried me. I'm still here, eh?
Still here, so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
you
built
can
it up.
you can see it. It's like right here, here. You can see it when you really look at the picture. You can see all the spots. It's coming through again.
Yeah, it's some really bad ruts in there. I know it's more concerned for like Princess because of her age, so
Yeah, Princess isn't very stable on her
stable
feet.
so. Oh, this is the last. Well, then it's I put 3 types of or 3 brands of grass seed on it. So
Yeah, it'll take off. It did last year,
Yeah.
so
Well,
or a couple
last
of
year
years
I only
ago.
had- a couple of years ago, I only had 1 brand of grass seed. This year I put 3 different brands.
But when you did the yard, it took off
Oh, yeah.
from then. So
Oh yeah, this will take right off.
yeah,
You just gotta water it tonight. So
yeah,
Yeah, it'll take off, eh?
it will. Eh?
yeah.
You'll get some grass growing there, eh?
I
Well,
can't
they're
help it. It's just
celebrating-
Canadian
They're
talk.
celebrating Dave Thomas's birthday today or something. The other day or something.
The what?
Dave Thomas. He's the Great White North. Him and
Oh, that's not
Oh.
even. The fence thing isn't even. RB put the fence thing in. I'm very thankful. Thank you.
the fence guides.
But this one's not very even. Look
No,
at the
they're not.
picture.
I just laid them out.
But I'm very thankful. It's not that. I'm
I
very thankful.
realized after it's a little off, but still, you can fix it.
A little off?
I'll fix it. Wakey, look at this picture again. See
Bob
all
and
the
Dr.
weeds?
Kennedy.
Oh my goodness. Like this neighbor, I'm telling you.
How many brandies did you have putting that fence up?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been working on. Well, yesterday we worked on. Oh, I've got one more he took. Hang on. I didn't realize that
Dave
there was
and
one
Rick
more.
Moranis, the Bob and Doug McKenzie brothers.
I think I showed. Oh, I showed this one already. Okay, it downloaded twice. That thing I'm gonna pull. I don't know what the heck this thing is.
I don't know
but
what that is.
It's coming out.
It's coming out. I don't know. It hasn't flowered yet.
Looks like we've got to do a campfire right there.
Yeah, clear that all out. Chop
Mhm.
those down.
Yeah, I watched the video earlier today, and someone said, "Do you know what kind of bird this is?" It was a blackbird eating out of the bird feeder.
That's funny. They go where the food is, though, don't they?
Yep, I mean you can't blame them. They're hungry.
Yeah,
That's right. They
Yeah,
need
that's
food too. Yep.
Yep.
Donna says, I bought a bag of grass seed yesterday. Nice. And I'm going to plant some more grass in my yard. I bought a bird feeder for hummingbirds as well. Oh, Donna, you've got a nice cozy place there too.
Yeah,
It's
Donna,
quieter.
Don't buy that stuff from the stores. That red stuff. That's not good for the hummingbird.
What red
Just
stuff?
That red dye stuff.
Oh, the red dye
That's
stuff.
not good for them.
You can make your own.
Yeah,
There's
sugar-
YouTube.
It's
Sugar and water
yeah.
is enough. Yeah.
Sugar and water.
But there's
or-
YouTube videos that tell you sugar and water, hummingbird, and it'll tell you exactly how much sugar and how much water.
No.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you know, Donna. Okay, I mix sugar, water, really strong, and put it in. Yeah, so she knows about the sugar and water. That's good.
Don't be ridiculous.
So nice, Donna. You'll be able to watch them coming by. I really love that idea. All right. Oh, Harvey's got another one. Hang on. He wanted to show you the circus act. She's not in action, but it's up there. Right there she is. See how close? See how close the homes are? This is how we live. That's how close the homes are.
Yeah, that's too close.
Too close for comfort for me. Although my apartments are close too.
Now we don't have too
We're
many
right on
problems.
top of each other.
We don't really have problems with anybody. The neighbors on both sides of us, both neighbors are excellent. Never had an argument. Never nothing. Like it's always been good.
just weeds.
Just weeds. We're dealing with weeds. Yeah. But I mean, the noise. You see how close we're living to people. The noise is just too much.
So it's been 3 years
It-
ago back here.
Just that's how it was in Los Angeles. When I first
Yeah.
moved there, I loved it. Everything going on 24/7,
Mm.
and then you really get tired of everything going on 24/7.
Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just
Yeah.
want peace at this point, you know. Donna says, I'm going to put it right here beside my window where I sit in my rocker. It's an outside rocker. Oh, very nice, Donna. Oh, I'm loving your setup. Annie says, my sisters have been wanting my mom and I to move to an apartment. Mom said the next move she'll make is a cemetery. She doesn't want to leave. Well, they don't.
You're right.
And I mean, why are they wanting you guys to move to an apartment, right? Like, they want to sell and cash out? Like, what's the deal there?
Yeah, they want to get their cut.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but it does make you wonder.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you did this video, RB.
No?
No,
Oh.
All right, I gotta
I
find
never got.
Wikis.
I never got notification.
Oh, jeez. Ooh. And then
Oh.
there was I did a couple videos, and this one was like the shortened video, all fast times and all that of everything.
Right.
Okay, I'm just going back to Wakey
I did
here.
it 3 years ago, so almost on the day too.
Yeah, right.
The dirt came early, so
all right. So this is kind of off topic. We're bouncing around a bit, but Wakey also wanted to share the paint job that he had. It was similar to his. That's actually nice. Yeah, that's good, Wakey.
VW Golf.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
there's
you
another video of me just doing the fence.
yeah, I like that, Wakey. Really like that. So he was saying that that was the same paint job as he had. Would have needed full respray if he had got mismatched panels. Very true. Yep. Yeah, you got it. You got it good there, Wakey.
Yeah, a good paint job here now will cost you between $5,000 and $10,000.
Oh, I know. It's insane here too.
Yeah, Rolly, in that backyard I did there 3 years ago, I had 4 yards of dirt.
Mm.
So
All right.
to actually backfill it and all that.
I never got notification that you put these up.
Oh, jeez.
Um,
Wow, YouTube's been real.
yeah, been funny that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
I got some videos to put together and put up. So, oh,
So, Rolly, you weren't here earlier, but I was saying if everybody could just keep Brenda in thoughts, prayers, vibes, however anybody does it. Brenda has had Bell palsy. She's got it right now, Bell's palsy, but she's had it a few times actually.
Okay.
So she's gonna need all of the thoughts, prayers, good vibes. Just keep her in mind of what she's going through. She's still currently going through it. I'm hoping that she'll heal from it, but so she's undergoing a lot right now with that, and it's affecting her teaching. She's had to take time off teaching because of it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
She can't speak 100%. So
No, it kind of partially paralyzes your face. I've
yeah,
had it
Bell's
before.
palsy, Donna, is when your face it goes really droopy and it almost freezes the one side of your face. That's
Bit
what
like
Bell's palsy is.
yeah, you'd feel like you're going through a stroke or something.
Yeah.
Yes. So her Francis rushed her to the hospital a couple weeks ago when she was going through it because they were worried about a stroke. So they did extensive testing, thankfully, and they said, no, this is Bell's palsy. You haven't had a stroke. So
They found
thankfully she
mine
didn't have
through an
that.
MRI.
Right. Thankfully she did not have a stroke, but she does have the Bell's palsy. It's healed before, but again, we're just in hopes that it'll heal again. But it's really hard on her, right? Like it's upsetting and frustrating for her because she's trying to speak and she can't, and yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. She needs all the prayers. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely drop in on her, drop in on her and let her know you're thinking about her. And yeah. Annie said a close friend of ours had that. She died in her late 90s. Wow. Wow. Wakey says color never been an issue when I buy a car, unless it's pink. Wakey. Eh, yeah, that Bell's palsy.
I like
Jeez.
pink, but pink don't go on cars.
No, I don't like a pink car either. Mm-mm. So Annie has a video. Let's see what Annie's been up to.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, look at there.
This afternoon.
It's that free stuff that comes out of the sky that we all have to pay for.
I really like to have that yesterday over my.
How much is pouring?
Yeah.
That's really pouring,
So
though.
much it's raining.
A free window wash.
Definitely.
And you can hear it.
Oh, a mint green, Donna. 1935 coupe. Oh.
And the window's open. Uh-oh.
You'd be the cool kid on the block with that one, Donna. A mint green 1935 coupe.
Rain, go away. Come again another day.
wow, it's really raining there.
Yeah, that's like really pouring.
Is that today, Annie?
Oh, you may have the rain.
I'll take a free window wash any day, though.
Yesterday. I would have taken that yesterday over what I had yesterday, but
That tells me that there's no overhang on the roof.
Another better day.
I think so. Yeah. An overhang on the roof. Yep. Mama had one, but hers was black on back in the day when they were cheaper. Whoop. She got used to it, but we used to ride in it when I was younger. Oh, it brings back a lot of memories, Donna. Yeah, those were the good days, right?
Roland, do you like to look at old classic cars?
I go. My interest of cars sort of drops off after about 1960. So I'm a 1960s and forward kind of guy.
Yeah.
The top is fogged. Okay, that would be why it's coming down on the window. Which
Wiki
is
says the heavens open when I left the supermarket this afternoon. Don't have to wash the car this week. Wiki, you're getting a good deal when that happens, right?
yeah, there's a place in Kentucky, Roland, that sells classic automobiles, and they have a YouTube channel called Maple Motors,
Mm.
and they have
Might have
some
seen it.
some sweet older vehicles.
Oh.
Might have seen it.
Donna says, "Oh yes, I love watching old classic cars, Grandpa. I like going to the shows too, but have
Yes,
to get a ride to
I've
ride to
watched
them."
these guys. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
they got a lot of early '60s, and
Yep.
yeah, that's the generation of motor vehicle I like, '60s and '70s.
Yeah, I watched one the other day where they had a 1950 Chevrolet stepside 3100.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of
Hmm.
course, it's
I,
not.
Amy.
Am I doing tarot card reading? No.
Amy.
I'll give you a reading though if you want.
Maybe stay tuned, Annie. Oh jeez. My
Jeez,
brother Wesley fixes
and
up.
he just about got washed away with all that rain.
I think so. My brother Wesley fixes up old classic cars. He has some for himself, but he also sells some for a good penny. Ooh,
Yeah, you can flip them for good money.
yeah.
Yeah, most of the ones there at Maple Motors, so they aren't all original.
No, they're all slightly modified one way or the other. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm not shuffling any cards.
Amy.
I was I was I was packing my cigarettes that I rolled. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
that's what you were hearing.
Or tapping on the table, shifting.
Yeah, that's. I was tapping the cigarettes on the table to pack them.
Okay, I don't know what this video is. Annie sent this one. I haven't watched it, so let me pop this up and see what's going on. Okay, Annie, you have to explain what's happening here. Oh,
My new water fountain for the kittens.
the water fountain for the kittens. Oh,
And
cool.
it circulates the water coming out of the tap. Normally,
Oh, okay, rolling them. Yeah.
the counter and then the sink and the drinks from the tap, right? So this simulates. This is 3.2 liters of water.
Oh, cool. That's so cool, Annie. That's really neat. 3.2 liters of water. So cool. Amy says that's a whole lot of lacking. The rest of the noise it was you rolling them. Sounded like shuffling of cards. Donna says I have some chicken in a Ziploc baggie with barbecue sauce on it. Oh, slice the chicken up with both sides so the flavor will seep into the middle. Oh, that's for supper tomorrow night with jasmine rice. Oh my, Donna, that sounds absolutely delicious.
that does sound good.
Mmm. Did I show all of them, Annie? Are we missing a video or did I show all of them? Hope I got all of them. Donna, I'm gonna come to your house. Have some
Well, I
supper.
got you beat. I'm having shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah, you're having that shrimp and grits. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might eat that other burger I got in the fridge.
Yeah, I think we got through all the videos and pictures. That was a longer, extended version today.
Yeah.
Through them. It's so neat to see what everybody's doing and what everybody wants to share, and I really enjoy that. Oh, the deer video. Okay, I missed that somehow. Let me see.
Deer video.
Hmm. We can all be there tomorrow, Donna. You might want to add more chicken. Amy. Very true. Yeah, you got a big crowd coming, Donna.
And I don't know if Donna's seen. I got 2 new hamsters. This
Hmm.
is Squirt. The other one, she's still timid a bit. Have been
Uh-huh.
since March. They're Roblusky or Robo hamsters. They're tiny little things, and they love the wheel.
They are smaller than the last one, aren't they? And then Hemi.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and these guys love the tunnel too. So
Hmm.
I've taken when we get our mushrooms in a container, I've made it into like a little door, and I buried it, and they go sleep in it.
Okay.
Because they love the burrow. So
Amy says, "Oh, RB is bringing the snacks." That's too funny. Donna says, "Okay, I'm in Georgia. If wherever you're at, I'll put another chicken in the fridge later tonight." Donna. If only I could, if only I could. All this tariff stuff going on, it's not even good for us to cross it right now, across the border. Yeah, they check your phone. They're looking at everything on your phone. Sometimes people are confiscating the cell phones at the border. So it's making
Yeah, there was a thing in our news where they're sending a lot of our tourists back.
right. Yeah, that too. Yeah,
They're just refusing entry into the US.
right. Yeah, so it's making everybody feel like they don't want to be there.
And one of the ones that had on the news talking about it was a police officer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's really making people feel like they don't want to be there, and that's a shame because people love to visit there. It's a shame. Hopefully, this comes to an end soon.
Yeah, that's it. Just buy a burner phone. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy's got the right idea. Buy a burner phone and leave your main one home. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want them to know all my personal stuff, like know all my people, and I don't think so. That's my business, right? Like Annie. All right. Let me see. I think I have another video here. Wherever it went. Give me a sec here. I'm trying to find that video. Where did it go? Nope, that's not it.
I did it.
I'm gonna have to go back in.
she's back in her cage, and she got her pumpkin seeds.
All right, I'm gonna leave that sitting up so that I can share it. Give me 1 second here. This is another one that Annie has. Let me share the screen here.
what's on our lawn, on our back lawn. And yes, it's real.
Deer season.
And it's one deer all by itself.
Wow.
See if it'll turn its head around. I don't know if it will.
That's so cool. You get to see that like that.
Did that way.
Oh, where'd it
A
go?
little bit.
Hang on, I gotta figure out where it went.
See it if you open up the door. It will. I get the.
A deer in a snowstorm.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened.
We call that a whiteout.
That's it.
No, hyperspace.
There you go.
Light speed in Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's not moving by now. It's real. There we go. It's turning its head down a little bit.
I'm glad there's commentary because I can't see a thing.
That
Way off in the distance.
if you look right above the porch railing there, that's a deer.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't
Oh,
see it either.
Near the beginning of this live stream, he just put up actual pictures of the 2 deers that were in her front backyard. So
Do you see it better now?
Oh, I see it.
Sorry about the shakiness, guys. Oh, I see more.
Well, that's laying pretty close.
It is close to the house. I
Yeah.
love that you guys can see it like that. Oh, she's gonna sneak out so we can see them. Oh, so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, you'll get lots of hits on this video.
No, there's those deer are used to being around humans
Right.
because you don't sneak up on a deer.
No, they take off.
No.
That's right. They're used to that. And staying very still and not doing sudden movements, that's perfect.
That's perfect for them.
Yeah. They do get startled very easily.
But they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
really liking it.
They have to be used to being around people.
Right. No deer hunting on Annie's property.
No, not open season.
No. So cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see here, people would take videos of them and stuff and ooh and ah until they went in their garden and then they'd shoot them and eat them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
And then they go, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if they destroy your property, you can shoot them without a license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And deer is a very popular food here.
Oh. They're pretty populated then.
Yeah.
Especially in the state of Maine
Hmm.
or
Yeah.
Maryland.
Wow. Just looking right at her too. Wow.
Maryland's had they've actually allowed the no limits at one point because they got the deer population got up
Mm.
at one point.
You
Oh.
throw some corn out there. You'll be able to get them right up next to the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, after a while, you'll get them to come up and eat right out of a bucket.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Amy says, "Okay, fine. I was just starting to pack my hunting gear and head up there. Now I'm torn between Donna's chicken and Annie's deer." Amy, I love that. Yeah.
Open season.
Donna says it's very common to find deer everywhere in the north. My daughter buys a deer and puts it in her freezer. She buys a couple a year. Oh, yeah. I'm not a hunter either, Donna. Mm-mm. But there's people who do hunt, and it does fill their
Yeah.
freezer. If you're
Yeah.
doing it for food, then I have nothing against that. But if you're doing it for waste, no,
sport,
that's
no.
ignorant.
But you can still pretend you're a hunter with having your shotgun and just all your gear on and just walking through the supermarket grabbing the packs of meat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Could you imagine? It wouldn't surprise me in today's day. Go to the
I
supermarket
don't
and
like
meat
deer.
department.
Dressed as a hunter. Yeah, dressed up.
Well, I don't find that any worse than pajama bottoms and hair rollers, Roy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
A few years ago, a neighbor's dog got chased in the house by a deer. Wow. Oh my goodness, the deer's like, get away, this is our space.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
I didn't know that.
oh yeah.
Wow.
I don't like the taste of deer, so I could hang around with them.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't like
don't,
the taste of deer either.
I don't either. Mm-mm.
No.
I've
Donna
had
says,
it before, and it tastes your brain.
it just tastes weird to me. I can't
Maybe.
describe the taste.
It tastes your brain.
I might do that. Amy's gonna do that for a
I
It
don't
video.
tastes like it was spoiled.
When your stepdad sent it home with us that one year,
Mm.
the roast and all that.
Yeah, RB likes it. I don't.
Jess wasn't fond of it. I prepared it in a few different ways, and she tried it. And then,
Donna says, I'd rather go out in the wilderness with my rocking chair and crochet and watch them all around. Me too, Donna. I'm right with you. Me too. And he says, you aren't allowed guns here. Nope. That close to houses, but you can use a bow and arrow. I wouldn't want to hurt them. I think they're too cute.
People just use cars here.
Oh, my mouse just died.
Yeah, they do here too, but not intentionally.
Yeah.
No, not intentionally.
Mm.
I was riding my wheelchair up to the store, and I saw one on the side of the road, and poor thing.
I know.
Here, the ones you got to watch out for are the moose,
Yeah. Mhm.
because unless you're driving a large truck, you're probably gonna be taken out
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
because you usually hit them in their legs, and then their body comes right into the cab.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Amy says it's all in the prep. Removing the blood from the meat is crucial to the best taste.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to do any of that.
Yeah, you
No.
get rid of that. You get rid of that gamey taste, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. It's the same way with fish.
I'd have to try it and then I'd have to go to Amy's and try it at Amy's house and see if I like it.
Well, I
But
don't know who made the
currently-
deer I had, but it was fun.
Currently, with all the tariff stuff, our phones are being confiscated and, some people are being sent back. And I'm like, no, I'm not getting involved in all that. I'll wait till it calms down.
I guess I'm missing something there. I don't see how that has anything to do with tariffs,
What?
where they're confiscating phones and turning people back.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing all of that. I really don't.
yeah, it's been happening at quite a few borders.
Yeah.
Land borders there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has something to do with something else, not tariffs.
I think part of it is that they're actually asking them their views and opinions about if they like Trump or not too.
Maybe.
That's kind of overstepping their boundaries as a border patrol officer.
It's I don't know what's going on, but it's too much.
Well, I think it's a big deal of both countries using the other country as a reason to shit on their own people.
Mm, yeah. Everybody should be able to move freely and not be going through any of this. That's all I know.
I don't have a problem with Canadian people, but our government has a problem with the Canadian government,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not the people per se. I love all my American friends. I have nothing against my American friends,
Yeah.
nothing. I'd visit all of you guys in a heartbeat if I could get there, you know?
Well, they both push it to where the point where they want us to dislike each other.
They do. Yes, they do. But like I said, it would never happen with me. Nope. Mm-mm. No. I don't have a distaste for Americans. I don't. I never will. Yeah. That's between governments. It has nothing to do with us, you know?
True.
Um And he says, a pheasant flew at the window of my sister's house once, and a neighbor seen it happen. The neighbor asked if they could have the pheasant. Wow. Mm,
Yes, pheasant is good.
mm.
Never had it.
I never tried it.
I remember one year I spent Thanksgiving at home and I cooked pheasant,
Oh, I never
and I
tried it.
No, I've
and
never
I
cooked pheasant either. So
I ate the whole bird,
What does it taste like?
like bird.
Like bird. I wouldn't know. I've never eaten bird.
Well, it wasn't really strong like wild turkey.
Right.
Wild turkey doesn't taste anything like store-bought turkey.
Mm.
I mean, the whole balance of the chemicals in a wild turkey's body is different than one that's farm raised.
Yeah. That's true, Annie. Carney and Circus of Idiots.
yeah,
My goodness. You don't love me, or you would cross mountains in bare feet to visit.
yeah.
Here comes the guilt trips. Uh-oh. She's wanting me to fight for it no matter what. Oh, that's hilarious. Who cares what's going on? You're coming to visit, darn it. I'm gonna drag you through all those mountains and the wilderness. Oh, funny stuff right there. Well, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I think we've been on for almost 3 hours, and again, the time's just flown.
Yeah, I'm gonna cruise myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
I know
getting
you were. I know you were joking, Amy.
you're getting on your bike.
Nah,
He's getting to work.
too chilly and yucky today.
Yeah, gloomy day. Hmm.
He's getting to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
take
everybody,
care.
have yourselves a good week, and I will catch you all on the next one.
Sounds good. Sleep well, everybody. Have a good night.
Love y'all.
Love you too, Bree. Have a
Take
beautiful
care.
night.
Take care.
Have a good day, Rolly.
Yeah.
Oh, he stepped down. All right, everybody. Take care. And we will catch you again on Wednesdays live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roland wasn't BSing.
He was gone. He
Oh.
ran. So everybody sleep well. And we will see you again Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. We treasure our moments with you. So glad you all came. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.